Yeah.
And we're live.
Small bags of chips, 150 calories each. And I'm like, you know what? Before I sit down and watch a show or a movie,
Just one of these.
just that. Let me take 3 bags so I don't have to get up later. Ah! Why? I mean, yeah, I'm getting the assortment, but like, I'm pounding cases of chips.
I know that. I also get the small bags of chips, and nobody eats one and feels like
You know what else I have?
done.
2 boxes of that crunchy ramen stuff. You know how much I've eaten?
2 boxes?
None, because I got the chips.
We still have some of the ramen left, but I'm like savoring it.
I guess that's like a thing for, I don't know, self-diagnosing, but
they had a hell of a
stuff,
deal.
Like you get
on,
obsessed with something and then you buy, like, so I'm like
yes.
buying it. I'm like, it's Costco. I have to buy it because they might not have it the next time I show up. And then it expires because I didn't eat it fast enough.
So yeah, you either like eat it every day for the rest of your life, or you buy the big box and you're like, I don't want this anymore. I'm done with these. Yep. That's what I've heard. All right.
I'm like that with hot dogs, except I eat them and then I expire.
Did you see about the truck that dumped hot dogs all over the street?
Yeah, dumped hot dogs. It definitely wasn't a heat style
hot dog
heist.
Oh, heat style heist.
like the movie Heat. It was me and this buddy Val Kilmer.
Although
I was trying to think of a hot dog version of Val Kilmer.
Yeah, if a hot dog truck, if you like shoot it with a missile, then they're already cooked by the time you get to them.
GoNintendo Podcast, episode 998, the Baxcalibur Podcast. MomBrain will be here. I am going to handle the Pokemon for today. Baxcalibur is correct, Nicky Hill.
What, like a supervillain name or something? Is it a supervillain or a hero?
Maybe like both. Maybe they start as a hero and then become a villain, or vice versa.
Trying to decide which way I would lean. I don't know. Baxcalibur, this Pokemon blasts cryogenic air out from its mouth. This air can instantly freeze even liquid hot lava. It's 6'11". It's 463 pounds. It is male and female. The category is Ice Dragon. The abilities included are Thermal Exchange, which boosts the attack stat when the Pokemon is hit by a fire-type move. The Pokemon also cannot be burned. That is the end of the Pokemon section.
What kind of dragon is toothless?
That's from How to Train Your Dragon? I don't know. I haven't seen any of those or read the books. You tell me.
Does it blow fire, but it's blue fire because it's so hot? Or does
Have
it
you
blow
not
ice?
seen that either?
I've seen pieces. Have you?
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, no.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Because I feel like if you watched it, that would answer all your questions.
Yeah.
There's something in the title.
It's
that
a
makes
special kind of, toothless is like a special kind of dragon that's like the last of its kind.
Well, we're all at fault here because we could have read it, we could have watched the animated movies, or we could have watched the live action. Did the live action one come out yet?
Yeah.
We could have watched that too, so it's our fault.
And if you go to the park in Florida, you can meet them.
Oh, not Disney.
Meet them?
Universal.
Because it's DreamWorks.
It is.
Is that? Yeah.
And it's DreamWorks and
Night Fury. Thank you, Dre Gramer, but I don't know what that means. It's still fire, right?
I don't know. Next week after you watch the films, we'll expect a full report from you.
No time to watch the films.
Have a ChatGPT summarize it for you.
Oh, you know what I did watch? Reggie figured it out. He says it's a toothless dragon, no gas.
Oh,
it's good,
I'm sorry. I read toothless, and I still didn't. So I didn't understand that comment. That was a good one.
It's going to be a great show today, people. MomBrain is here. How you doing, MomBrain? That's great, MomBrain. Nicky Hill is here. How you doing, Nicky?
Hi, I'm here. I'm good. It's good to be here.
I'm good to be here. Deux is here. Deux, how are you doing?
Cool to be here.
Oh no. Josh Grobot is here, my friend from college days. How are you doing?
Shut up. I don't care.
Wow. Here, Josh, a little hot.
He doesn't care how he's doing.
Doesn't anyone care what I think?
Well, there you
You
go.
are a bowl of mysteries, my friend.
I'm here to grace you with my presence.
Thank you. And also gracing us with their presence is MomBrain, coming in with 2
Hello,
cups of
MomBrain.
coffee.
We got one for Nicky.
Thank you.
We got one for Deux.
Thank you.
Both-
I'm coming back with mine.
Both video game related
Coffee time.
mugs, a Mario, Luigi mug, and a Bubble Bobble mug.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
And hello, George. How are you doing, my friend?
George, no.
George, the George Cinematic Universe is growing every single week. Colonel gave us another amazing drawing with everybody in the GCU so far, and it is quite the crowd of people.
That was
Oh, I
so
didn't
good.
peep it. I
You
didn't
should,
get my lines on that
you
one.
should- I was gonna say you should check it out. Yeah, everybody's there. We got George, we got White George, we got Uncle Giuseppe, we got Original George, we got everybody there.
I didn't know that was a crazy Colonel artwork. I thought it was a family portrait. It looked so good.
I believe Colonel was doing an artistic interpretation of an actual picture he saw. But George Man into the George verse with all the Georges there. Will there be more Georges as time goes on? Who knows? But George, very extensive family.
Lime tree
The family lime tree. That's right.
is
The lime doesn't fall far from the tree.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
And then because of that, the family, we all grow very close together.
in bunches.
lime bunches.
Yeah,
Yes, as we all
lime-
know, lime
yeah.
bunches. Hello, Steister and Sneaker Hacks and Drake and Giant Reggie and TayterTot, NicoDarunia and Roth and Backseat Studios and Malik Halo and E17 Pet and Gecko Kitsune and whoever else joins us on this. Hello, Popple. Whoever else joins us here, thank you so much for playing our game.
Forward to
Look
playing
at
our
this.
game.
Another beanbag Percy for MomBrain and the rest of you. Look at that
Percy's
beautiful,
real
restful cat.
nice.
I put a picture of our cat in the Discord because Piper jumped up on the podcast table to wander around for the first time ever. And when I took a picture of her, she looked at me and meowed at me because she was mad that it was caught on camera.
Well,
But sorry,
She was upstairs in bed when I came down.
What was
big
the
adventure.
topic you were talking about when she jumped up?
Nothing. I wasn't talking to anybody. It was just her and me. I was setting up the show.
Oh, before the show. I thought you were talking about last week.
No, today. This happened today. This was
Right
this
now?
was like 20
Pixar
minutes
didn't
ago.
happen.
Oh.
Oh, it happened.
Oh, that kind of look. The look on her face is a little bit like she's about to dookie on the table.
I caught her right as she was meowing at me.
Oh. You can see her freckly lips.
Her freckly mouth is the best. I love it. All right. I love it. Do we have anything? Anyone else feeling the fall today? It's like a perfect fall day here in Minneapolis. Hello, Tony De La Mancha. MomBrain was saying last night how it felt very wintry.
It smelled cold. I didn't say it felt. You said
Or
it's never
cold,
been
yes.
this cold before in our home state ever,
Yes.
and I said it smells cold.
Yeah, you can. There's definitely a smell.
The
I
cold
actually-
smell is in the air.
I actually was reflecting on that on the drive over. I guess I hadn't been driving around in the past week or so,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it seems like a lot has changed. Yeah, well, it was nice. All the on the old blank town blank. Because I can't say where we are. There, all the trees on the hill there were really
Ooh,
nice.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're talking about by blank town blank.
We're also always looking for
That's
the
funny.
blank blank.
Oh, I don't know that they don't. You're talking about what I'm always looking for?
Yeah,
I
but-
don't think they're looking for that.
Okay.
You could talk about. You don't need to say that.
The
blank blank.
albino goat. Legend has it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not a legend.
Oh, wait a minute.
It is true.
You mean that's where you live? Everybody knows now.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the albino
Everybody
goat.
knows.
It was spotted, and you saw it too. So
I've seen
But
it,
that
yeah.
was years ago.
yeah,
It
was
hasn't-
a long
it's been-
time ago.
yeah, I
Could
don't
have been
think
a
it's-
dog.
Last time it was definitely a goat. Last time it was seen was
That's got to be.
Jesus was seen.
It was seen by MomBrain when she was alone, but she
Show
heard
me
me
to
talk about
me.
it for years. Exactly. She heard me talk about it for years and did not believe me, and I always made her keep an eye out for it. And then one day on her own, she saw the albino goat staring down at the highway. But yes, that was when we were in the apartment, so that's 9+
Yeah.
years ago.
Um,
Sadly. I hope that every time we drive through there, I'm like, I say a little something for the family. I hope it's still alive.
is
But
that
lots
like
of
we got
construction
wild
going on
goats in
there.
these parts, or is it like a farm or like somebody's property?
That was a wild goat, definitely. That was definitely like I mean, there's farms everywhere around here, but that was a wild goat protecting the highway. And now that it's gone, look at what happened to that
The
part of
goat
the
spirit.
highway.
Well, it disappeared, and then there was like that Donald Trump flag up
It's
there.
funny because that's
forever.
exactly where I was going to go.
I heard
with
the
that story. I
goat
was
put
gonna
up
say
the flag.
the goat died. Oh
No,
no!
the goat was a white spirit of love and light.
Yep.
Could
the
not
goat-
have done that.
the goat died
I'm
and-
sorry.
and it didn't have
Donald Trump
thumbs.
has the biggest heart, probably. He
You
said it
wouldn't believe how
himself.
big it is.
He's got the biggest heart out of pretty much anybody you've ever met.
You wouldn't believe how big it is.
You wouldn't-
Oh, I'm sorry. Big it is. My apologies. Got him. I saw something on Reset Era today. Here's a parlay into video game stuff that is political as well. On the right side of things, and I don't mean the correct side, I mean the right-leaning side of things. In the video game world, there's a website called NeoGAF, where all the right-leaning people hang out. It used to be the forum you would go to for all video game stuff, but then it became right-leaning. And so Reset Era was started, which is the same kind of site, but for left-leaning people. And I had a point to this story. Oh, there was a post on Reset Era that was like, are there any game-related podcasts out there where they're not afraid to speak up about some political things, but that's not what they talk about all the time? And I was like, well, isn't this perfect? But I didn't leave a comment. I don't like self-promotion.
Have you heard of one?
I have not heard of one.
I wanted to leave a comment and say, no, haven't heard of one.
Let me know.
Good luck.
Commenting here to see the responses.
You should start one. Yes, Tony, I see what you're talking about, and you know what? And it starts right now. I can talk about that right now. Remember last week's podcast where I almost showed you guys something, and I was like, oh my God, I almost just got myself in huge trouble. Well, it was because of this, the Metroid book, because now I can talk about it.
I thought you meant like you had to use the bathroom, but nobody was here, so you took the camera in there. And whoops.
He had it on the chair behind a pillow, and he was
Yeah.
about to reveal it on
literally
the show.
literally was about to reveal it, and I was like, you know what, let me go to my email and look up the name so I get this exactly right. And I went to go find it, and my email came up, and it was like, do not show this, do not talk about this until October, certain date that has passed. And I was like, wow. I was like literally seconds away from getting in huge trouble, but I didn't. But yes, the Metroid book is here, which is a retrospective of Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, filled to the brim with interviews and gorgeous artwork and design documents.
George's artwork.
There's
things you've never seen before.
there's
Did
baby
you say
sheep.
George's artwork?
George, there's a book of George's artwork.
There's a
You want to flip through some pages
Findrana
for
lines in
that?
there.
I'm sorry, I have Play-Doh in my hand. George, tell me about this art book.
Please.
George, speak up.
I don't recall ever having made a book of art, so I was confused.
Nicky Hill accidentally, our hentai correspondent, opened up to the Zero Suit Samus.
I'm not sure if that's an accident. Maybe it's kismet. Is
That
is
word
the
is
term?
blowing up lately.
I'm
Yeah.
only saying it because you said that on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let it sit on this for a minute.
God,
right.
I'm so out of it today. Somebody asked.
ball.
More
my
balling.
God.
Somebody asked a question about the book, and I was like, "Let me get that information. Where's my phone?"
I don't want to break the binding.
Has
here.
the book been
What's,
flagged? Has it been in the bathroom?
No, it's been sitting in here.
what was the code to put in the first one?
Justin Bailey.
Is that-
ABACABB.
I don't think that's in
No,
there.
Jolly Roger drone is, but not Justin Bailey.
Includes a foreword from Metroid Prime producer Kensuke Tanabe, still the Metroid man.
That's
It's from Piggyback Interactive Limited. I was double checking. I didn't think it was Dark Horse, and it is not. Speaking of Dark Horse, I still have that Dark Horse Legend of Zelda treasure chest collection of books in the closet unopened here because they accidentally sent me two. So that one's in there. But if you're a Metroid fan and you want to learn more about Metroid and see
what
things
is
you've
a
never seen before,
Steambot from.
it's what does it tell you? I don't know.
I don't
I
know
want to
either.
say it's from Hunters, but that's probably wrong.
Corruption.
Hunters. What
But
about
it's only Prime. I think it's just Prime 1, 2, and 3. So probably one of those.
what about Metroid Gatherers? No.
in another universe out there, that's what it is. Metroid,
Yeah.
Metroid Prime Gatherers. So yeah, you can pick up that book. It comes out October 28th. So you got a few more days. It's available wherever you buy your books. So
Beautiful.
Barnes and
Jolly Roger
Noble.
from-
and-
Beautiful book.
Looks like the gun from Halo. It's the top. That's
Big news for Halo yesterday.
Now, what's the significance of putting this out? Do you think it's to hype people up for the game, or because
this was announced like I'm gonna say a year and a half ago. This was announced a very long time ago.
so what constitutes a franchise needing a beautiful art book like this? Because it seems strange because Metroid's not their number one property, you know. So
Oh yeah,
really-
you know, it's definitely in honor of the Prime series returning. It's been since we haven't had a new Prime game since mainline Prime game since the Wii. So yeah, a little pomp and circumstance and a little something for fans and a little something to be like, here's the history of, you know, the Prime trilogy, and this is why there's a fourth one coming out, because this is what these games achieved.
it's amazing to think of just the art design part of it, you know, like and then to make it a reality, really cool.
NicoDarunia says, has George carved some limes for Halloween? George?
Oh, the old lime lantern trick, eh?
It's very small.
Instead of carving them, I like to build, characters out of multiple limes. Sometimes I use toothpicks, but I don't like to pierce the limes.
I was gonna say, I thought your thing was you didn't like to hurt any limes or
No,
take a
it's,
knife to the lime.
It's like those, what are they called? Cairn? Where you stack the stones.
Yeah.
So my
that's
yard,
funny. I
yeah.
was just talking about
So
that
no-
with somebody.
No breezes in my front yard because they're stacked.
Who was
very,
I talking about that
very
to?
balanced. That's good old me, George of the balance. Well, I don't know.
Okay, George,
of
thank
the
you.
Balance.
Just trail off there, George. It's like I'm talking to my dad. Man, there was somebody I was talking to
and
Rock
I
Towers
made,
about.
I made a lime cat too.
I
It's-
texted my sister about that. She says he thought the stuffed scarecrow thing was a cat.
Some call my lime
This
scarecrow
is
cat.
stick around for the after show, I'll tell you. I will tell my sister. I honestly don't know.
It's a square. It's a. Oh my gosh.
Triangle.
Triangle
The
nose.
man's been out of grade school for decades and he's losing all the primary shapes.
You lose all the important stuff.
Man, give this guy one of those puzzles where you got to fit the shapes into the holes and he's going to struggle.
Man, when he
No.
sees a yield
Shape sorter?
sign,
You'll
what's
know
gonna
what
happen?
you can see that they match, but you won't know the names. of them.
No, I've watched the video. I've seen it
One
on
fits in
TikTok.
all the same
yeah.
hole. Yeah, that's true.
Holy cow. I bet you a stop sign scares the crap out of you. What is this thing?
NicoDarunia knows George's favorite game.
It's like a square circle.
You also played George's favorite game.
Hide the lime?
Video game.
Oh.
It's on the Switch.
What is it called? The one with the fruits and it's like
Suika
$1. Suika game.
No, the George's favorite game is Lime a Lime.
Oh, of course. Of course, it's
Lime a Lime. Moving on.
I do also like Metroid Lime.
Well, yeah, Metroid Lime 4 is coming out, George. Get excited. Moving on, we also got it.
That's my George
That
Poopy
was
Pants.
great. We got another press kit. This is very cool. I'm sure many of you listening know about Aardman. Aardman is the animation studio
yeah.
Claymation that does Wallace and Gromit, but they also do Chicken Run. And they have a new Chicken Run game that just came out, Chicken Run Extraction. And the people behind Aardman sent us a lovely press kit. Very, you know what, Nicky Hill, I'll let you read this out loud to everybody.
great.
And I will dish it out.
No, that's a lot of words. Are you ready to pluck up some courage and save the coop?
Yes.
There's a special egg inside this box. To hatch your code, keep it nice and warm until the code reveals itself.
What?
Be
Here's the
creative.
egg. Here's the egg
Use your
carton.
careful. Use your hands, a hairdryer, or even your breath. Ooh.
I can smell your breath.
After liberating the chickens of
Let me smell your
Funland,
breath.
Stop it.
Let me smell your breath.
after liberating the chickens of Funland Farms in Dawn of the Nugget, I guess that was their first game.
Yes. Or the last one. I don't
Take
know how many there's been.
charge. Yeah, the previous. As Frizzle and the flock to save chicken kind with quirky skills and special powers in Chicken Run Extraction.
Is Frizzle
That's good
Mel
enough.
Gibson?
Sneak, disguise, and was he Chicken Run? That's what I was trying
Wasn't
to say.
he?
Yeah. I
Say
think
this
you're
again.
right.
I'm sorry.
Mel Gibson?
Yes, I believe he was in Chicken
He
Run.
was
I
Frizzle.
believe he's not in them anymore.
Sneak, disguise, and outsmart across high security. So this is like Metal Gear
Metal
Solid.
Gear Solid, yes.
Oh.
Metal Gear Chicken. Locations
Perfect pun.
in stealthy, chaotic missions. Pop some popcorn and get egg exploring with up to 2 players in local co-op. Happy clucking and watch out for stray feathers.
I'm trying to think of anything for Metal Gear Solid that would become a chicken pun. Thinking of like all the subtitles of the other games.
Who was that guy?
Who's that guy?
From Metal Gear Solid. He was a bad guy. His name was Vulture something. He was the big guy.
Oh, yes.
Was it Vulture?
Snake eggs.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name.
Note, it is not advised to put the eggs in the oven or microwave to heat them, as this could potentially damage the eggs or your appliances. Well, thank you, Ardman. Or is this Ardman then? No, Outright Games.
They are also involved, obviously, Armin. They sent lovely postcards, Chicken Run Extraction postcards too. I'm a big fan of animation, no surprise there. So, and I love Ardman's stuff.
Have you
and I didn't say
watched-
Shaun the Sheep. They do Shaun the Sheep.
Have
as
you
well.
watched the newest Wallace and Gromit on Netflix?
I have not watched that
Dude,
yet. It's
great.
I've heard
Movie?
wonderful things about
Yeah,
it.
it's great.
Which one?
What is it called?
It's not the Halloween one. Was like a couple years ago.
It's about the evil.
The penguin comes back. I don't want to spoil
Oh.
anything, but man, it was great.
I've heard many people say many great things about it.
Colorful eggs.
Also, they sent Chicken Run Extraction popcorn, microwave your own popcorn from the silo. I believe it's yes, it is sweet popcorn. But thank you to them. There you go. Vengeance Most Foul. Nicky Hill, if you'd like to hatch the egg.
I think Deux should hatch it. I read it.
Here's the thing I will tell you. I tried hatching it. It didn't work. Because I think it's a strip on one of the eggs, and I held it in my hands for a very long time, although my hands are cold all the time. So the golden egg
What's
has
gotta
a
be the
special
golden egg?
strip on it. And I like held it in my palms for
Are
5
these
minutes
real
or so.
eggs?
They are not real eggs.
You
No.
sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Go ahead, bite into one.
So I'm just supposed to warm it up.
Could be hard boiled.
Warm it up to see if you can get the code to show up. Yeah. But yes, thank you to everybody involved there. What'd you say? Outright Games? I never remember.
Out- What did I say? Outrun?
Yeah.
Outright?
Outright Games and Ardman. Very cool.
Huffing the egg.
I did that too.
I'm supposed to-
Dude, huffing eggs.
Dude, you're a really nice egg mother.
Egg huffer. You mother.
I remember in like 7th
Oh
or
my
8th
God.
grade, we had to, dress up little baby eggs and carry it around as if we were parents.
Also,
It went well.
I didn't even think of this, but it's perfect. Uku.
Oh yes, it's an aku egg. That's what it is.
See, that's it. That's why.
and it's done. It's hatched.
Crack those.
Oh, it's
Is it-
coming. It's coming.
It's showing up. Yeah.
Steam. Are we gonna read it or what?
It's a Steam code. I have my own code, so I mean, we could read it out if you want. You know what? You could type it into the chat if you want, so that way people.
You warm it up. I'll type it in.
But yes, right? Steam code. Yes, it is a Steam code. So this is for Steam people out there. Steamed Heat. Ba-da-ba-da-bam.
Also starting there.
Steamed Heat. Nicky Hill and Do are working on this together. We will
They're nice egg mothers.
continue on. I got an email that was very cool, and I wanted to read it on the podcast. It's from a podcast listener. I did not get your permission to read this, so I apologize, but I think based on the subject matter, you will be okay with it. I literally
Thanks.
texted
Very
you
cool.
right before I started the podcast. I just gotta find it. So hopefully this is okay and you're not upset. What the hell? I literally just answered this email. How could it not be here? But it was. I just got it last. I swear to God. Everything's out to get me.
I came on the podcast and they hit me with eggs day one.
Sorry. Sometimes when I go to my email, it won't stop opening links when I'm not touching them. Okay, here we go. This is from. Let's see if they have a. I'm not going to say their full
We
name.
dropped the code.
Okay, there you go. Steam
We
code.
got
in there.
yolk all over our face.
Oh,
no,
This
it's
comes from
dumb.
Andy. Andy sent an email saying, I hope you don't mind some unsolicited podcast fan art. I will put this in the Discord when I'm done reading the email. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to get back into drawing and digital art after a long period of time. This picture was inspired by the crazy good flow of webisode 984, where you were bouncing from topic to topic.
moving from
Hypnotic.
topic to topic.
Yes!
Quite hypnotic.
I don't know why, but it made me think of the Pepe Sylvia meme, which is from Always Sunny. I had been working on it on and off for a few months since the episode. According to Procreate, it's taken about 37 hours in total. That includes the time I spent staring into space. It's a bit rough around the edges because A, I'm still learning the software and getting used to drawing on an iPad. B, I mostly worked on it late at night, which explains some of the spelling and grammar errors. I wasn't sure whether to send it in, but my wife keeps insisting I do. Well, your wife, as most wives
Your
are.
wife.
Correct. I've been visiting GoNintendo since almost the beginning. I think you'd only moved from Blogspot for a couple of weeks before I discovered the site. How different those dark but hopeful days were to the current Nintendo era. Literally dark on the Blogspot because it was Virtual Boy colors because I hated my readers. It was black and red. I was a bit more active back then. I remember sending in a link to one of those newfangled YouTube video clips featuring a UK TV show about the unveiling of the Ultra 64, which amazingly is still in the archives. My username was I won't say it, blank. I also remember being in the IRC during the event where they showcased Red Steel in action for the first time.
Wow. I forgot that the IRC was a
the
thing.
IRC
I've
days
never
were
heard
fun.
those three. I haven't heard those three letters together in forever.
Yeah, I mean, IRC
Wait,
still
well,
around. Certainly not
IRC
you.
is essentially what we have with Discord, right? was
They're
just
all
chat.
chats, yeah.
That's the
thing.
same.
ASL.
I didn't listen to the podcast religiously, but I always had a couple of episodes laying around on my iPod. Like I've heard others say, those episodes helped me through some tough times when I really needed the fun, happy vibes. The podcast crew brought every show. That changed just over 8 years ago. Not content with the sleep deprivation that having a newborn brings, I started a new job with a horrendous 2-hour commute across multiple trains. Soon, the podcast became a key part of maintaining my sanity. I quickly blazed through the podcast app backlog, so I went to the site and started downloading the episodes from the beginning. It was nice to escape to more carefree times. Other podcasts came and went, but GoNintendo remained my favorite listen. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Things have changed so much, but the show is as good as ever. The longer episodes and additional general chat are much welcome recent-ish additions. There are some weeks when the show is not only my sole source of news about Nintendo, but games in general and even internet pop culture. 6-7, baby. 6-7.
No,
You
we
are
don't
so
have to.
mad at me right
We don't
now.
have to do that.
Well, I mean, I hear it all the time.
I hope you get as much enjoyment out of making it as we, the audience, get from listening. Sorry for rambling. I just wanted to express my gratitude to you and the podcast crew, past and present, for being a beacon of positive, joyous light for the last 20 years. Best wishes, Andy. And they say they're from Essex, England's New Jersey, they say. So thank you so much. Awesome email. I told you I would give you a full-on response email, and I promise I will. But I'm going to put your artwork in the Discord, which, again, your wife was correct. She was right to pester you to send this in because it is very awesome. I really appreciate it. There is the artwork. Me going crazy at the cork board with all the crazy stuff I was talking about.
That's really good.
We got me and Nintendo's Doomed and Sabrina, the Teenage Witch and the Cat, and Resident Evil 2, Doctor Who. Of course, a calendar with a train on it. We got Urkel in there. Count, and many other things. Kojima's in there
Reggie
too.
ate my
Oh,
breakfast.
the mist list in the background
Yeah.
is so sad.
We got George there. We got Moon Pie stuff. We got it all. And Josh, you're in it too. Josh, what do you have to say about that? Another piece of artwork for
That
you.
nice choo-choo train.
We don't need to say it
calendar
twice.
is
There's
so
Is that the
beautiful.
penguin from Murder Most Foul? The Wallace and Gromit?
Hang it,
Look,
bang it,
Oh, yeah.
baby.
That looks like it, right?
he's involved.
Or it's the Linux penguin, but or it's a penguin we talked about that we don't even remember, which is how the show usually goes. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you to send in. Very awesome artwork. I love having this stuff, but I need to get physical, tangible versions of it because there's so much stuff I get sent fan art wise and just fan stuff that I'm not saying it to be mean, but I forget about some of this stuff. I've been doing GoNintendo for so long. I need like a book of all this stuff collected.
And there's spiders
ate my
and
breakfast.
there's a spider and flies.
Hi Darmani and hi Bachi.
Up next to there's the Deux Views thing up
Oh,
there.
Wow, that's awesome.
Where is
Look at
it?
that.
Next to the Resident Evil 2 poster. To the
Oh
left.
yeah, look at that. Man, if you zoom in, you get some real Easter eggs here. Who is the real Barry Dazzle? We have Star Wars.
Did you talk about the Alf poster?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Where's Elf?
Alf.
Alf. Where
Don't
is
forget to feed the cat, and then in red to Alf.
The music quiz with 6 out of 9. We do a lot of stupid stuff on the show. And remember, get ready because in 2 weeks we'll be going down memory lane all over again because it'll be episode 1000. Oh my God, Music Man is here. We speak your name, Music Man, and we speak Music Woman's name as well. I'm preparing you again right now. Do not expect exciting things for episode 1000 because it's just I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a whatever, but we have. I will say one special thing planned, and I would say it's very special, but maybe that's just me.
Would.
Yeah, you would.
Nikki, you're going to say something?
Yeah, we should probably just end it after next week. 999 is a good number.
Okay.
Just like that game 999.
Well, okay, that's funny. I was threatening that I would end it after, not threatening. I was saying I was considering ending it after 1000, but I haven't said after episode 999. That'd be really funny. I think it'd be funny. But anyway, thank you for the email. Really appreciate it. Awesome artwork. Thank you so much. That's all that. Let's go to Patreon, MomBrain. Did you know you could join the GoNintendo Patreon
for $1?
Thank you to Yoshi. I don't know. I don't remember your full name, but Yoshi joined the Patreon this past week for $1. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a nice time. What did I talk about on Patreon this week? Let me tell you. We got some nice bookends here on the Patreon. First, I talked about a new anime that wasn't on my list to watch, but as I always say, I put together a list of things I want to watch. There's so much that comes out every season: spring, summer, winter, fall. Yes.
I think every episode after 1000 should just be you in front of a cork board with all of the news, and you just going crazy for like an hour and a half.
I thought you were saying like if we actually had a cork board of all our stupid sayings that we kept track of.
Well, no, like the actual news for the week, and like just keep like drawing all the lines and put it all together, like almost like Jim Cramer for like an hour. Just be like, and this happened, and oh my God,
He does use sound effects too, so and he gets things wrong, which I get things wrong all the time. You know what? You put it together, and I'll happily display it.
All right, it's not happening.
The anime is called "May I Ask You One Final Thing," or "May I Ask for One Final Thing." Again, there's a whole bunch of anime that comes out every single season: spring, summer, winter, fall. And I put together a list of things that I want to watch based on the trailers I saw or stuff that I read. But things slip by me, and then after the season start, I read chatter from people where they're like, "This is a really good show. The people are missing out on this one." And "May I Ask One Final Thing" was one of them. So I started watching it. It's about what do you like, prince and princesses and that.
Oh, it's not about Columbo?
It is not yet. Not yet.
Let me ask one final thing.
But it's about this princess who's supposed to be getting married to this prince, and the prince is this is like the first 3 minutes of the show. Prince is a real jerk, and he breaks off the marriage to marry somebody else. And they have a little back and forth. And the princess that he was going to marry says, "May I ask for one final thing?" And the prince says no, but his new bride-to-be is like, "Oh, don't be rude. Let's see what she wants." And she says something along the lines of, "Would you do me the honor of letting me punch this bitch in the face?" or something like that. And then like puts on a glove and like clocks her in the face. And that's the start of the show. The show is all about this princess who is not very traditionally princess-like. It's very, come on, you're a woman. You say it. Name a woman. It's for the ladies.
Feminist?
I mean, I feel like there's something stronger than that, but it's really nice to see like.
But
there's nothing stronger than feminist.
A very strong feminist where like these guys come up to her and say stupid, horrible, mean things, and she's just like, "You know what? I'm gonna beat your ass," and she just beats the crap out of him.
Why didn't she punch the prince and not the the new fiance? That seemed like
That's a great question. That's the same question my sister had, and I'll tell you what I told my sister.
watch the
rest
show.
of the show. Watch the rest of the first episode. Yes, not it's the other princess that is getting married is also really mean. But yes, I also had the same question of like, I hope she beats up the other guy. And let's just say everybody gets their come up and so far. It's like on episode 5 or something, but it's the voice actor for the princess is phenomenal. She kills it, but it's just really great seeing, like, because she's prim and proper when she needs to be, but when somebody says something that she doesn't like, she doesn't hold back, and she speaks how modern day people would speak when that happens. It's a great show. Really, really enjoying it. So I wrote about that because I said it would be perfect for a video game. There's other things going on in the show, but it'd be great for like a beat 'em up. Just everything that every aspect of the show will be perfect for a video game, and I'm hopeful that some sort of adaptation will come along because it's I know it's becoming a quite popular show, so we'll see what happens. But great show. Check it out. It's on Crunchyroll if you want to watch, and it has a dub. Dub is day and date with the subbed version too, so you don't have to wait. I also wrote about Bionic Commando because I said right now is a time when a whole bunch of like old game franchises are getting revived,
right now.
like Shinobi and Streets of Rage wasn't that long ago, and Ninja Gaiden. We got a new 2D Ninja Gaiden and a new 3D Ninja Gaiden.
The 3D Ninja Gaiden.
Yes,
I could have looked this up on my own, and I'm sorry I didn't. Platinum had something to do with it.
they were the developer. Yes, Koei Tecmo teamed with Platinum. Yes, it is.
Also,
a Platinum developed game, and I've heard its action is like some of the most amazing in a video game ever, which is not surprising because it's Platinum, but they're like Platinum really did something special here, gameplay wise.
And the creator passed. Was he the creator or just the
Tomonobu Itagaki.
Yeah.
He was not the original creator of Ninja Gaiden, but he's the one that was behind the 3D renaissance of the series. He did also
Dead
it
or
has to be brought up,
Alive,
Dead or
right?
Alive, yeah, beach volleyball and all that stuff. But yes, sadly he passed away. He did Devil's Third on the Wii U, which got like critically pretty panned, but he like was very proud of that game and loved it. And he's like, I don't think people understand what I was going for with this game. He friended me on Facebook. He requested me, and I was like, hey, he knows who I am. And I followed him on Facebook for years, and he just always seemed like a very nice, funny, down to earth kind of guy. But like he was known for like his long dark hair and always wearing sunglasses, like very big dark sunglasses.
I mean, leather.
yes,
right?
leather jackets all the time.
Is that
yeah.
punk? Is that punk or is that goth? What is that? I don't know.
Biker. So
Biker, all of them. He sadly passed away.
So he came up with all like the jiggle physics for the volleyball and all
I
that?
don't know who came up specifically with the jiggle physics, but
Because maybe that's
Everybody came.
I mean,
up
I'm
with
gonna
it.
because
say-
this is going to be
I don't wanna-
about a discussion later.
I don't want to speak ill, or anything, or jump to
But-
conclusions.
Awooga!
Well, if he walked around with sunglasses all the time, I'm gonna say he probably was the one who wanted more jiggle out of those things. And by
this
those
is very
things, I
funny,
mean pretty much
and I love
everything, right?
joking about dead
Butts,
people. It's one of my favorite
boobs.
things. But I just want to say I don't know how much
Yeah.
involved with the jiggle physics he was. But yeah, sadly he passed away. I don't know what he passed away from. Some obvious health issue because he was only 50
He
something.
passed away from Hooter Madness.
Hooter Madness, as my father somehow still lives with to this day. God bless him. He's managed to find some sort of medication that takes care of it for him. But yes, Ninja Gaiden is another one that's been revived. And I said it's time for Bionic Commando to come back because the last Bionic Commando we got was Bionic Commando Rearmed / Bionic Commando, the new 3D one. And that was, believe it or not, over 14 years ago.
and not. There's no jiggle physics in it. That's probably why it didn't get renewed.
Well, Bionic Commando Rearmed did incredibly well. That's why they did Rearmed 2. I don't know how well that
Rearmed was
sold.
the 2D.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now with the 2D renaissance of a whole bunch of classic franchises, this is the longest we've ever gone without a new Bionic Commando. In between the original Bionic Commando and Rearmed was like 8 or 9 years. And now we're at 14 years. It's time.
Wow.
Give us a new 2D
Wait.
Bionic Commando.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long
Crazy,
time.
right?
Eight-
I looked up the
8
facts
years?
for Patreon. Yeah.
8 or 9 years from the original
No,
on
no,
the
no,
NES.
no, from like because there was NES, Game Boy,
I don't even know.
Game Boy Color, and then the Game Boy Color I think was the 8-year gap until Rearmed.
Oh, okay.
Game Boy Color one was very good. I forget what it was called, but it was really it wasn't. It was partially a remake, but more a new game as well. It was a lot of fun. I loved that game, but I love Bionic Commando in general. I liked the 3D game. I wasn't like crazy about it, but I did like it. And Rearmed 2, I was absolutely in love with. But yeah, now is the perfect time for one of those developers out there that does all these 2D games to bring back Bionic Commando.
We're looking at you, way forward.
I would imagine Capcom would be open to that kind of pitch. I can't.
Capcom, forget it.
I can't imagine they wouldn't be
You're not gonna
open to that kind of pitch. What do you mean? Capcom's really good about that stuff.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm just bitter because we never got the Disney and afternoon stuff.
Disney Antibiotic, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney Afternoon Collection.
Antibiotic Commando.
Disney Antibiotic Commando. It's really funny because somebody on my YouTube subscriptions this week was playing that.
Oh, the actual
game. Yes, not the one you just made up right now. No, the Disney Afternoon Collection you were upset about. They were playing through it. Yeah.
Not the thing that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
It's
they
for the
were
joke
not
that you
playing
said.
the imaginary thing. They were playing the real thing. But yeah, I think it's time for Bionic Commando. Nicky Hill says Way Forward should do it. Yacht Club could do it. .emu could do it, or MU, however you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, they.
That'd be one of my top picks. Yeah, they'd be a really good one to do that. But there's plenty of great options out there for that right now. Speaking of revivals, Double Dragon Revive. Double Dragon Revive just came out.
This is my cat. Double Dragon Clearance. Credence Clearwater. Clearance Creedwater.
Clearance Creedwater.
Yes, Double Dragon Revive just came out. It's a new 3D Double Dragon. I have not played it. They did send me a review code on launch day, which is usually not a good sign. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I'm a big Double Dragon fan.
Why is that not a good sign? Because you didn't get it earlier, I guess.
If you're sending out launch day codes, it's usually a sign that you're not very confident in the game. Review average on Steam right now is 3 out of 5.
6 out of 9.
Every trailer about it led me to believe it didn't look like it was going to be a good game. IGN gives it a 5 out of 10.
This is Double Dragon
Revive.
But
I don't know. I reserve final judgment until I actually play the game. Let's see.
Not me.
Let's see if it's on Metacritic. Double Dragon Revive reviews. Okay, it's at a 61 on Metacritic. So yeah, it's not horrendous.
D-.
It's no, that's letter grades. That's not how this works.
So 61. So that means
middle,
that
a little bit better than middle of the
out of
road.
100 people, 61 of them gave them a better than a 70.
No, that's Rotten Tomatoes. You're doing now.
Okay.
This is a score of 0 to 100. The average is 61.
Oh, is that how Rotten Tomatoes works?
So like an IGN 5 is like it's a mediocre game. 6 would be it's okay. 7's like, okay, there's something here. 8's like, this is really good. 9's like, wow. And 10 is like, this is a
Wow.
masterpiece.
So if it's a 61 and 10 is great, then a 61 is incredible.
Oh, on a scale of 10, a 61 would be
Wait. That's the way you're talking about it.
0 to 100. But I was likening it to IGN's 1 to 10 scale. Yeah, but 61 is like, but like not a lot of people are playing
67.
this game. It's not 6 or 7. That's correct. It's based on an average of 4 review scores. So like nobody's even paying attention to this game, which is sad.
Well, that's because they're sending the code out to people and no one's playing it, looking at you.
That's why there's the little review scores too. You're exactly right, because they sent out codes on like IGN got one in advance. As far as I know, they are the only ones that got a code in advance. Scores are an 80, a 75, a 60, and a 50. IGN being the 50. So I don't know. And it's outlets I've never heard of. Omelet reviewed it. They gave it a 60. Combo Infinito gave it a 75. And multiplayer.
Did Hash Browns ones.
IT gave it an 80, so I don't know.
What
So
about
wait,
biscuits and gravy? What do they rate it?
And not a single user review. Nobody's talking about this game.
IGN was the only place that got it in advance.
They were the only ones that I said I knew of. There's 3 other reviews there now that are
Right.
from credited sources, but it's been 2 days since the game's out.
Right.
I can't imagine it's a very long game. So
So-
as far as I saw, and I scour game news, they were the only ones that had a review before the game came
Yeah.
out. And it was like hours before. It wasn't days or anything. But yes, all the trailers made it look... When I saw the trailers, I was like, I like Double Dragon, but I'm very nervous. So
you're not really. You don't think you're gonna try it out?
no, they sent me the code. I'm 100%. I will play any Double Dragon game. Double Dragon has built up enough goodwill with me that I will play any Double Dragon game. It's like Sonic. There's plenty of Sonic games I don't like, but Sonic has built up enough goodwill that I will play any Sonic game. Double Dragon and like the last 2 Double Dragons, I've really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the one I don't remember the name of that you also played and liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that was Double Dragon Neon, which was the way forward one, which I also really liked and had a great soundtrack. The beat 'em up aspects were really good. The humor, which I wasn't even expecting, was like they heavily leaned into humor, and I think it really worked for it. But this is like, if I could describe it in one word, it looks like an edgelord version of Double Dragon. Like everybody's, like super muscular and buffed up. I'm sorry, extra muscular.
I
and
mean,
buffed up.
the very first thing you see in the very first Double Dragon is 3 dudes roll up on a lady and punch her in the stomach.
Mhm.
So it was, if anything's edgelord, it's
Dude.
been lording on the edge this whole time.
on the
I was gonna say that's one of my favorite songs. So I'll talk about it next week. Yeah, I just didn't have time to play it this week. When I got it, like I said, I got the code on launch day, so it's been a day and a half. Haven't had the time. Also talked about mechanics in games that confuse people. No, not auto mechanics, Nicky Hill. I knew it the second I said it. What do you mean, like garage guys? I could hear it coming a mile away.
Yeah,
You mean like under the hood?
well, that would
people?
be
Well,
that,
who's gonna give me an oil change?
that would almost be like a any Austin post about like
Do the mechanics in
yeah.
Fallout know how to fix cars?
yeah, what kind of money are the mechanics in GTA 5 making? these
Hi, Freddie
days?
Fro. Well, if anybody would be able to get you that information, it would be him.
How's He Undies doing?
We're not talking He Undies right now. We're talking Factor 5. We're back on Factor. Is it Factor 5?
Yeah,
Is it?
sure.
Because that's a game company. Or was a game company. Factor. I think it's just Factor.
Food Factory.
Subscribe to Food Factory. Factor Food. So yeah, it's okay. It's just, is it Factor 75? I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry. No, Factor 75 is the website. So maybe that's why I keep
The
thinking
food
it's
thing?
Factor 5.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about? Man, I don't
Yeah, Austin's sponsorships. He's had it with
Oh,
Factor many times
Is it just
before.
Factor?
Are you really doing this? That's what we've just been doing while you've been zoning off about mechanics fixing cars in games.
No, I was looking up Double Dragon Revive because you mentioned Big Buff Man, so I wanted to see for myself.
Yeah, that's right, Austin. I'm doing it because I'm gonna
Is
get
that
it
what I
right
sound
for
like?
your sake. Okay, here we go.
Great. We actually haven't done a Factor sponsorship in a little while, which may or may not
There you go,
be my
Factor.
fault for missing a video deadline.
We're gonna get the damn code so it's right because we're here anyway.
Although, is that
There you go. No. Let this speak.
Want to give it a try? Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use promo code AnyAustinFB50. It's a new promo code. Okay, pay attention. AnyAustinFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Free what? What does that mean?
So there you go. Use that code. It's funny because in the video he says he should read these things beforehand because that was a legit surprise to him. But anyway, there you go. So it's Factor. Factor 75 is their website, and use whatever code he said to support
I'm
him.
doing it.
So
Hold on,
do that,
though,
and then
because
shovel
he-
your drawers, your MeUndies.
well,
and
that's
buy
what I
new
was gonna
pair.
say. So is the reason he needs so many new MeUndies is because the
Crap,
Factor's
I'm
going right through him?
I know he legit. He's like a cartoon character in the sense that he wears the same outfit all the time, like clean versions of it. But open. It's like a cartoon. You open
Yeah.
up the closet, and all the same outfits are there. And he doesn't like spending time eating or making food, so this is perfect for him because it's all like in the box and ready to go. As far as his pooping habits, I don't know.
And
text
also-
him
I mean,
later.
he didn't clog it up while he was visiting us. So
I think MeUndies, he can get t-shirts and stuff too, right? So it works.
I think they do. I don't know. But anyway, all based off of mechanics, me saying the word mechanics. Mechanics in games that confuse you no matter how much you try to understand them. And I was
Well,
talking...
I'll tell you, when I go to the
Undies
mechanic, I get very confused. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to switch the old, ball bearings. It's all ball bearings these days."
Yes,
You
it
know?
is. Yep.
I wish I knew more things about things to spew out words that I don't know.
I was looking for that.
Yeah,
I found
check
it.
the oil. That's all.
So I was talking about Golden Sun, because you might remember when Golden Sun came out on the Switch, I'd never played it, so I was trying to play it, and I'm not scared of RPGs anymore. But Golden Sun got to a point
I'm not afraid anymore.
where there was like you collect DJINNs, Jins, that are basically kind of Pokemon-esque that give you abilities, and just the way it was working in battle, I was like, I don't know what's going on here, and I don't understand this at all. And I remembered reading a lot about it, and it was making less and less sense. And I was like losing moves in the game, and I was like trying to repair attacks and doing something wrong where I just couldn't. I don't know what it was. I could not make sense of it at all. So I was talking to you guys about mechanics where you feel that way as well. And somebody said like games where there's like, let's say it's an RPG where you have like all kinds of statuses like poison or shock or whatever, and they have all little icons by the names. They're like, I see like 30 different icons, and I'm like, I don't know what any of these mean, and they never stick with me. And I was like, I understand that. There's certain games or RPGs where I play and I'll see icons and I know what some of them mean, but there's other ones where I'm like, I don't remember what that is. And like every time I have to go look up what it means. And I'm like, oh, why is that the picture for it? It just doesn't make any
Right.
sense. So we talked about that. Do you guys have any games where certain mechanics have baffled you to this day?
Name a game. The controls, just any controls.
Name a game.
For me are a challenge. But yeah. How about you, dude?
What mechanics in games confuse you?
Anything.
Controls.
Up and down, A and B.
Yeah, right. 2 buttons at once really does
I
it
mean,
for
you
me.
talk about how you have to you have to double check or like verify what an icon means for like a skill or whatever.
Status ailment.
I still have to look at the controller to know what button is A or B.
I'm not shaming you, but that is pretty surprising. But it is what it is. Yeah, Do, I feel like you're the one who really like knows that stuff. Like I feel like you really drill down into that stuff. I feel like this might not be an issue for you.
Yeah, I was trying to think. The most confusing game I think I'd ever played was Final Fantasy VII. I'd never, at that point, when we were 16 years old, I had never played something like that. So there was a lot of stuff like +3 con, and I was like,
Yeah.
what's con? Or like, what's int? And
Yeah.
like Vite, what does that even mean? And like, what does it do? Like, I know what they are, but what do they do?
Did I say hi, Freddy Fro? Hi, Freddy Fro. Hi, Blood Ocean.
And then the materia system was very confusing at first, like
Yep.
very confusing. But like, I got into it, and then
Yeah.
it made sense. And so I'm racking my brain for something that I've just like put to the side, and I was like, you know what, never figuring this out. So I don't know.
Austin, MomBrain right now is doing a Factor sign up. You're gonna try Factor?
Free breakfast for a year.
Free breakfast, yeah.
free breakfast. Exactly.
Wait, so you're in
Wow,
it.
she's really doing
free
it.
breakfast for a year?
This
Like,
is not a lie. She's really signing up right now. Are you using
You
the
probably
code?
have to pay
course
for
I
the
am.
rest of the meals. Or
What's
something.
the code?
for every.
You're probably paying for a year
Any-
of
I
meals.
think it was Any Austin FB50. No, you get a week. Or you could set it up to do,
What are you trying? A week? A month?
yeah,
Okay.
a week.
Oh,
So you
wait.
try a week and they'll give you a year of breakfast?
I don't know.
No. It's not. I think it's you get one free breakfast with every order that you get.
Mhm.
If you watch Austin's video, he says it. Well, he also was surprised by it, but he explains it in more detail. But there you go. Talked about that. Talked about switch to anxiety because I am a dork and a nerd, and this is something I've had all of my life. MomBrain, my friends probably can
You
too,
had
to a lesser
Switch 2
degree.
anxiety your whole life. Why didn't you put some stock in Nintendo or something if
have
you knew it was coming?
Great anxiety about things that I really like because I'm constantly nervous that they are going to disappear. MomBrain knows I think about this way too often. It's with everything that I like, entertainment wise, I should say. So books, movies, music, TV shows, video games, anything, whatever it is. I'm always looking for all the metrics into like how well it's doing and where it stands among other things. So like, any TV show I watch, as I've said before, I'm always looking at wrestling ratings and all that stuff. I do it all the time.
I know that's how you are, and but it's not necessary. I mean, you like Marvel, WWE, and Nintendo. They're like the three biggest companies. They're not going anywhere.
It's not necessary to the degree that you say they're not going anywhere, and I'm sure that is true. But how things happen and where they are and how I interact with them changes. I mean, look at Marvel alone. Like the amount of Marvel pacing for movies is very different from what it used to be just a handful of years ago because they're not hitting box office
I'd
wise
say
like they used to be.
I'd say it's more like it used to be. The successes are lesser, but the pacing is more of how it originally started.
Well, I was just talking about movie wise. They used to do 2 movies a year, and now next year
It took them 10 years to follow that one full storyline, and now we've had like whole phases that happen in like within a year and a half.
No, I agree, but what I'm saying is now we're on the downslide of that.
Mhm.
So yes, I mean you have to remember I also wasn't
you
part of
started
it.
really-
Yeah, I wasn't part of it when it was like that. So, but that is only happening because it's not as popular as it used to be. So, I mean, yes,
Which
comic
is-
books will always be around, and movies may always be around. I don't know that they will be, but yeah, things come out with a cadence or, certain things happen or don't happen based on the popularity of it. So things are
Well, now
always
they're going to
changing.
be filming all the MCU movies in Saudi Arabia. I read. So.
I'm waiting for that. Disney already has plenty of time. Everything I like and really everything anybody likes has some ties to all that stuff, unfortunately. Nintendo, they own they have like a 3% stake in Nintendo, as they do many other video game companies. And yeah, it's all.
But that's an investor thing. That's not like something Nintendo was like, here.
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't
mean,
like a deal they made.
they could go private.
Well, then they go private for everybody.
Yeah. So
I mean-
they could do it, but anyway. So I always
I
worry
feel
about
like
that stuff.
Nintendo would do that if there was somebody who was going to purchase like to be like a majority, well, they can't necessarily.
Nintendo is
just become
very against that. Very, very against that.
against.
Somebody coming in to purchase a majority stake.
Right. Well, I mean, they can't just purchase that, right? They have to like acquire it in other ways because.
Well, Nicky Hill in today's day and age.
yeah.
Who knows what's possible? So yeah, with the Switch 2, because the other thing that makes my anxiety so high is we had it so good with the Switch. And I remember, when you're coming from a failure, it was a failure. I know that sounds like a harsh word, but the Wii U didn't hit as far as sales go. When you're coming from that and going to the next thing, yes, there's concern about what happens next, but the pressures both off and on in some ways, because you're like, well, the Wii U didn't do it. We'll see what happens with Switch and we'll go from here. But the Switch has been so successful and continues to be so successful that when you go to the next system, it's like, are the good times going to be over? Or like 2 years from now, we're going to be in the same situation again. And, all early indications show that is not the case, but who knows what'll happen. Early numbers aren't representative of the greater scheme of things, but we'll see. So I've just been wading through my Switch 2 anxieties, but we had numbers from Matty Pitts this week that helped assuage any stupid fears I had, because they weren't based in reality. And it was a lot of people I've seen a lot of people on social media that are fans of Nintendo or talk about Nintendo saying how right now they feel is the worst it's ever been as far as trying to talk about Nintendo. And I was like, that is how I feel as well. They were saying like they've never seen it as harsh and negative online as it is right now. And I was like, well, at least I'm not the only one that's feeling like this. And that sentiment has been coming up from a lot of Nintendo people in general. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not crazy to feel like this. I mean, I always feel that undercurrent of negativity has always been there. It certainly went a little more quiet during the Switch era to some degree, but right now it is very vitriolic out there.
It's crazy.
And-
I'll either read stuff where people either disregard Nintendo altogether, like it's just Microsoft and Sony, and Nintendo's not even part of the conversation,
Yeah.
but not in the way that we would consider it. Where
Yeah.
I do feel like they are a different breed, but
yeah,
but they're just like leaving them out, like they're not
yes,
even
don't
they're
even exist in the
insignificant.
gaming space. Yeah.
Or if they do talk about them, it's like they're the devils. They want your
Yeah.
money. They don't care about you at all. They want to,
yeah.
like they want to charge you up the butt.
Tell me about
for-
this Nintendo.
you
Nicky
know,
Hill's got some.
they
want to.
they want to
No, it's just
they want to have the power to take away, to brick your Switch and
Yes.
take your games and all this. Like you don't own anything, and it's like they're all like this,
Yeah,
are they not?
That's the thing.
No,
Like
but
there are.
they're the only ones that have game key cards.
They are the only ones there. Thanks to
Whatever the hell
Capcom,
those things are. I'm
Capcom
kidding.
and Square Enix for coming forward and defending that move for Nintendo. And I'm not saying it's defensible, but like it's nice to have those companies come out and just say like we like those things and we see why they're doing them. But again, you can hate them and whatever. But yes, Nintendo does many things that don't make sense and many things that aggravate me as a fan, certainly, and that's always been the case. But Nintendo will always get heat for things that all the other companies do too. And I'm not saying that should mean Nintendo should get a pass. I'm saying we should give the same heat to everybody then, because they'll complain about Nintendo doing something where I'm like, this is how, just like you said, this is how it is on every system. This is how every company is. Why does Nintendo get the heat here and everybody else gets the pass? You should be as angry about everybody doing it, but it's the internet and that's not the way it works. So yeah, just that anxiety in general mixed in with all that social media chatter, even though I'm someone who covers the news and sees everything on like a microscopic level when it comes to Nintendo. So I'll be like, oh, there's this country and they sold 100 less Switch 2s here. Why is that happening? This is the end. And then you see all the like negativity online and all the pushback and all the craziness. And it gets to me and I'm like, God, why can't I just like not? I'm like, many times recently I've been like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to like play the stuff and not be as in the know. Like I would still watch directs and I'd still know what games are coming out, but I wouldn't be doing the minutia of day-to-day everything and every comment. And I think that would be very helpful, but that's not where I am. And social media is a dumpster fire in general. So I wrote about that.
I can't believe it's been 4 months since the Switch 2's been
It's
out.
kind of crazy, right? 4 months. It's true. 4 months already. And we got big months coming. Yes, do. Awfully suspicious. Once again, the track record shows you were not around for last week's podcast, which is also when Pokémon Legends Z-A came out. People brought this to my attention. I said,
Whoopsie.
I know. So
Did
yes,
you write a whole Patreon about that?
No. I had
About the Jew
emails about
conspiracy?
that. I don't think I had a Patreon comment about that. But I talked, I've been talking to those people and I did think that was funny. But we have sales news and Pokemon news to talk about later in today's show. I also talked about the new show from, what's his name? Vince Gilligan?
V-Gil.
Pluribus?
Yes, Pluribus, which I have been interested in a lot.
Where's it
Just
available on?
it will be on Apple TV Plus only.
Oh.
And we have that thanks to you,
Proud
Nicky.
sponsor of the Big Beautiful Ballroom.
So, yeah, Comcast and Apple and like everybody who owns every
Everyone.
streaming company has it.
All
Yeah.
the goodies.
So the first official like
Whether
trailer.
that's actual donations or just, let's just take it from the other payments. that we've
You
done in
stroke
the
me,
past.
I stroke you.
Well, that sounds okay. The first actual
There's a
trailer
lot
for
of love in Washington.
Pluribus came out this week. We've seen plenty of like 10, 15-second teasers, but now we got the first
I haven't
real
seen
trailer.
anything.
I saw the name.
You guys haven't watched the trailer?
No.
I haven't
Oh.
watched the trailer now.
I mean, do you want to hear about it?
Well, the only reason I didn't watch the trailer is because his other stuff was on AMC. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to see that.
So you didn't even bother to look up what it was showing on?
I just automatically thought it was AMC because that's where his other agreements
Is it
were.
out? Is it airing yet or
Not
not?
yet.
Or-
No, it's November, early
Oh.
November. It follows the most miserable person on earth and the one who must save the world from happiness.
So that's why they were filming me all those last summer.
I said this is an idea that I feel like will resonate with a lot of people. Comes out November 7th, so just a couple weeks out.
Oh, boy. Not going to be able to do the podcast that weekend. I'll be watching Pluribus.
Why don't you watch it on the
There's-
7th?
if it goes well, there's going to be a prequel called E, and then there'll be a sequel called Unum. And I will see you guys later. I'm out of here.
Not going to get any better than that. But yeah, I wrote about it because it looks very interesting to me. I have not seen... I saw the finale of Breaking Bad, and I did not watch Better Call Saul because I didn't watch any of Breaking Bad other than the finale. I certainly saw all of the X-Files, and I saw the episodes he did of X-Files, and he did arguably some of the best episodes of the X-Files.
What did you get out of the finale of Breaking Bad?
I wasn't watching it for me. Somebody else was over, and they wanted to watch it. So
I thought it was Dexter.
That was
That
me watching.
also happened. Yes, you're
that was
exactly
me
right.
watching the new seasons of Dexter without having watched the regular show.
No, and it was the same person.
I thought
Yes, we have a friend who was coming over to hang out, and they asked if they could watch the finale of Breaking Bad, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching the show. I don't care. And they also watched the finale of the original Dexter, and that was a show I also didn't watch, but I watched the finale with them, and I was like, that finale, having not seen the rest of the show, was terrible. I was like, that was one of the worst finales I've seen. And she was like, as someone who's watched the show, I agree with that. This was horrendous. So I guess I got all I needed to get from that. Hopefully
the internet thought the
Dexter,
same. I think.
whatever, doesn't end up
Dexter
that way, but-
Resurrection, baby. That's the one to watch.
Dexter Resurrector. And they're killed her.
So what happened when you watched that last episode of Breaking Bad? You were like, this high school teacher's really violent.
Well, all I remember is well, I don't want to say anything, but yeah, I didn't really, I heard it was about drugs and all that stuff, and then I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, I didn't care about it. So yes, I want to get in on the ground floor with his new show because I know he is an excellent writer and makes shows that are critically lauded and viewers really love them. So I want to make sure I'm there day and date with this one. And it's not tied to Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul as far as we know, but it looks interesting to me.
I
So I'm
don't
all
think.
about
Yeah, I don't think it can be, right? Because it's the same character from Better Call Saul. So if she's not playing the same character or
I
same
don't know.
actor, if she's not playing the same character.
Oh, you're saying the main character in this show is from one
Yeah.
of those? Oh, I didn't even know that.
I did not know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also talked about Silver Pines. There were some game presentations this weekend. Silver Pines was a brand new game that was announced coming from Team 17 is publishing. I forget the name of the developer, but I saw, I'm going to say 2 seconds of the trailer and I was like, oh, this is very Twin Peaks-esque. This was before I knew the name. And then it's a side-scrolling Metroidvania, but it's very Twin Peaks influenced. And the press release even says the team was very inspired by Twin Peaks. I think it looks awesome. It's like, Twin Peaks-esque town and very cool art style. And there's some mystery puzzle solving and there's some weird enemies you're fighting. And it's got quirky characters and the music was really interesting in the trailer. I mean, if you're at all even remotely interested in Twin Peaks,
Which
I'd
elm?
keep an eye out for Silver Pines, huh?
Which elm? Does that sound right?
As a developer, I honestly don't know. As a developer, I feel like I've never heard of before. If you go to the Steam page, you can see who the
Which
developer is.
elm is what
Which
comes up.
elm, then?
WYCHELM, or maybe it's disregard the
What do you mean,
graphic.
maybe you're reading.
I'm
it.
saying disregard the graphic in the middle, and it just which elm.
Oh, I got you.
But I think it's
So yeah, it looked really cool. I really immediately. I was like, I'm gonna play this right when it comes out because I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks. I love Metroidvanias. I think the art style in this one's really cool, and I love puzzle mysteries. So I'm all about it.
Looks like from the screenshots I just saw, it looks like if another world out of this world, if Out of This World had like good controls, which seems cool.
Well, we don't know if this game will have good controls, but
I'm hoping it will be because
the animation,
it's called Metroidvania.
The animation in this appears to be more player oriented than art oriented, so it does look like it controls better. But yeah, there's a lot of mystery to the trailer. There's a lot we don't know about what's going on, and so, but they said Metroidvania, and I'm in. I showed the trailer to MomBrain, and she immediately thought Twin Peaks right off the bat too. So I mean, as she was like, what systems is this on?
It was so Twin Peaks that I thought it was like a tribute.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I didn't. Yeah, but then I worried because the last time I thought something was going to be like Twin Peaks, it wasn't.
Pines.
So
Oh, most
Whatever it's
recently,
Wayward.
Pines.
Wayward.
no,
or
just
Wayward.
Wayward. Yeah.
But yes, this comes out on Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox and PC in 2026.
That's very
Hello there,
funny,
Maddie
and
Biss.
Ooh.
Wait, Maddie Biss is in the Discord?
What's going on here?
Oh, Matt
Matt
changed his
Biscatello.
name to Maddie Biss.
Is that a Pokemon giving double middle fingers as the avatar?
That is a Pokemon. I don't know the name of it. Is it Gengar related? Maddie Biss, tell us. Help us. Maddie Biss is Dark Gary, according to Maddie Biss.
All
right. So yeah, there you go. I talked about Silver Pines, and then finally, because I'm tired of talking,
If you're a
I'm
dark,
turning it over to MomBrain.
if you're a dark Maddie Piss, it just means you
Maddie-
need more water.
Maddie Biss.
I'm just saying, if he's a dark Maddie Piss, it just means he's dehydrated.
It's true. MomBrain, I'm turning it over to you because the last thing I wrote about was
The movie we saw?
the
Chainsaw.
movie we saw, Chainsaw Man.
I didn't know you were. I would have seen that. I watched the
Please-
series.
Please don't kill me. You did watch the series?
Yeah,
I
I was going to ask you at one point because I saw it was playing.
I wish you did. Man, that's like my
And,
dream come true. A friend asking to go to an anime movie. I would have never thought. I apologize. I really would have never thought at all.
I wasn't. I didn't think you would. I didn't think this was on the same level as
Oh yeah.
Demon Slayer. So, so like but clearly you're wearing
I-
the merch.
I love Demon Slayer, but I love it in a different way. Like Demon Slayer is like a fun, simple action story. Chainsaw Man is
Has got
very
touching boobs.
deep and involved. Oh my! You're gonna have to tell the whole
See,
story. So talk about the
miss
movie
a lot
first,
because to me,
and
it's
then we'll talk about the theater experience.
Well, I mean, you're probably better to talk about the movie than
Well,
I am.
we'll
But
tag team it.
I
I mean, you watched the series too.
I did. I watched the series, and then before we went to the movie, I watched like a recap that Raw Meat had sent me.
Because this first season of the show, of which there's only one
3
season
years
so far,
ago.
came out 3 years ago. Yeah.
damn.
And you know,
it's because it's Mappa. Mappa is the studio doing it, and Mappa does like everything, and they don't do anything half-assed. So they take they're like booked solid, and it takes a long time.
And everything.
The ones you want to do it on the ones, the threes is
I was
less.
testing you, and you passed.
It's like golf. The higher the score, the higher the number, the worse it is. But you can't do it in the negatives.
I found out that in
They
the
animate on the negative ones.
okay, that's good to know because I would have made that joke.
Yes. Sorry, you were going to say something.
I was going to say this is very important to what you're talking about. I was going to say the Garfield Halloween special. I found out that the ghosts were animated on the twos to give it a spooky spectral feel.
Ooh.
Is
And
this
I always
true?
I
Wow.
always wondered that.
I remember
I feel like I
that.
got a TikTok
always
recently
wonder-
about
I remember
that.
the.
I always wondered because it looked so scary and like out of place, like with the rest of the animation. And I
You're
didn't.
gonna get us lasagna.
His candy is what he was worried about.
I
not-
remember, and I remember the Garfield animated specials, which makes sense. I remember them being animated really well.
I was so serious.
I have something Garfield related too. I wanted to tell you, but I'll wait.
Go. You talk about Garfield. He pulled up his shirt to reveal a Garfield
I went.
shirt.
So I went to see.
That is
I went
true.
to see
That's
a movie
actually
as
what
well. I
Okay.
paid in advance to see the AMC Scream Unseen,
Is it the bald?
where they do Screen Unseen, where you just
Yes.
pay $7.50
Yes.
plus tax and fees, and you go see a movie you don't know what you're walking into.
There's a lady on TikTok who does
And-
that, and she tries to guess what movie she's going to see before she
It's
goes.
fun because there's people online. There's like a Reddit where
Yes.
that like people are looking at the run times.
I
and
know
they're
they
like,
just did
and
a
you
horror.
don't know till the movie starts. Like you're just
Yeah.
watching.
Well,
Yeah.
so the Reddit, somebody kind of figured it out, I guess, ahead of time, but I didn't look at it. It was redacted. But yeah, you don't know. In theory,
You go in a
what-
theater, you don't know.
You can go see a movie that's coming out next week, or it might be coming out in 2.5 weeks. Like,
or you might see a movie that doesn't have opening credits, so you might not even know what movie you're watching.
maybe.
That's
Is
a
that
good
possible?
point.
Or
is there a
possible.
list? Is there a list
there's
that
not
you know
really a
of?
list, but
That's
so
possible.
so the thing
Don't
is,
they
like,
tell you some random thing like a genre or something?
well, so the Scream Unseen is clearly going to be a horror or
Or
something
porn,
thriller.
I guess. Oh, horror. Yeah, horror.
it's all Wilhelm.
Did any of you guys get the TikTok about the guy who was
We're
telling the story about when
so
he
off
found the
track.
bag full of porno mags?
No.
He found it. Yeah, he was like walking home from school one day and it was raining real hard and people put trash out. And he was like, it was like God smiled on me and was like, "This is where you belong." And I looked down and it was just porno mags, garbage bags full of porno mags. So he like dumped out
canon
his
event.
backpack
Yep.
and
Wow.
put the porno mags in the backpack, and he kept them for like years.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Sure. And then he got rid of them, quote
Yeah.
unquote. Anyway, let's do this.
So
Hid
I
them in
was
a
like,
quarry.
it's October. I'm gonna go for it. Their backlog, like the history of movies that they released, are pretty good. If I see something that I don't really love, whatever. It was like less than $10.
That's fun.
Um,
That's a fun
It's
idea.
the movie theater.
And so, especially because it was the Scream one, it was like a horror related one. And I've been thinking like I haven't really watched anything in that genre. Anyway, this past week was Shelby Oaks, which
Yes.
is something that I've kind of been interested in seeing. I maybe would have watched it on streaming, but I'm glad I saw it there. Also, it changes your experience when you see it in the theater. But that movie was crowdsourced, and in the credits, there's like this whole
That was just a guy going around with a hat trying to get your money.
yeah.
So
the
this
credits
movie's already made. I'm in the theater watching it. And no, we're finishing up right now.
And we can't do it unless you contribute.
in the credits they have associate producers, and there was a huge list of people who probably paid like the extra amount to be an associate producer on
For
the film.
$1.
Those people may have just been thanked at the
Mhm.
end. That section was very long. But in the associate producers, I saw Garfield, and I was like, hold on.
Just Garfield?
Garfield.
It's nice of him to do that.
So
Probably with John's wallet. but-
Garfield is out there making horror movies now.
Man, I was wondering where we were going with that, and that is not
Animating-
where I thought we were
Animating
going
on the
Here we are.
twos.
But
That's pretty great.
anyway, go ahead, MomBrain.
So we went to see Chainsaw Man, and so I had watched the series, then the catch up, then the movie.
They have a Chainsaw Man catch up.
I knew it. I knew we were not going to escape that. He will not let you talk about this.
I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. It was not only story wise very enjoyable, but also like visually and like the music. It was just all a very holistic is kind of the word I want to use. Like you just felt like you were completely present for the experience while you were watching. I really enjoyed it a whole lot.
Man,
But can we talk about if Heinz did a Chainsaw
can't.
Man?
Talk to Colonel about it. I'll give you his number.
Chainsaw Man ketchup, blood, guys. Hello.
People love
Continue
eating blood
your
sausage.
opinion.
So like I was saying, I love Demon Slayer, but Chainsaw Man is what I look to for something that's got like some more like meat to it, some more like I'm there for the story. The action is whatever, but I'm there for the story. And man, this movie, I talked about Demon Slayer's movie, which from what it told story-wise, I was very interested in that. I just felt it wasn't paced correctly for a movie, so I was disappointed in that.
I didn't hear you say anything negative about it, but go ahead, continue.
I've said that.
Yeah.
The
I
story's
think you said it
consistent
on
the whole
way
time.
home. Yeah.
Behind closed
For what
doors.
the story said, no, I said the same thing on the podcast. For what the story gave you, I absolutely really liked that. But for how it was told in the movie format, I feel like it was completely incorrect for a movie. I just felt like the pacing was completely wonky. If it was split up into 8 different episodes, I feel like I would have had no complaints. But anyway, the Chainsaw Man movie, I absolutely like blown away by it. It was like everything about the movie I was floored by, like shot composition. The soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah.
The story that's told, like the movie is a love story. The first 2/3 are no action at all. It's just about Denji and someone else. And it's full on a love story. The whole movie is a love story. Then the final act is like all out action, but it involves the love story. Man, there are so many, like, for me anyway, there were so many heart-wrenching moments in this movie. Like you've seen God damn it, Chainsaw Man. Like Denji is such a sad character, and he doesn't see himself like that. He's very like,
Mhm.
I get food, I get a place to live, and that's that. And
He's like a dog.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a very heartbreaking character. And to see like him in this movie and see what he's experiencing, and he's only really understanding like a tenth of what's going on with him. And it's like, man, there's some scenes in the movie and there's some things that happen where I was like, oh, this is like hard to watch because you're like, oh, how do you not see what's going on here? But it's also like beautiful. There's some really beautiful stuff in the movie. Like there's a whole scene at a school on a rooftop that's like, man, it like, and the song that they played, an original like piano score that they played, I was like, holy crap. I said to MomBrain on the way home, I was like, people will sometimes say they see a movie where they're like, I feel like I'm like in the movie. Like, I feel like I'm really experiencing this. And I've never felt that before. And I was like, it's funny that in an animated movie, it finally happened for me. The like 15-minute segment in this school, I was like, I've never felt like this immersed in a movie before. It just like blew me away. And then like the animation, like this movie does a great job of showing why animation is really amazing, because there's things that happen in this movie, the way they're portrayed or shown, that you just they would be impossible in a live action movie. Just
like a man with a chainsaw head and
if it
arms.
was live action, it'd have to be like 99% CG. Like you just couldn't. There's the camera's going places and doing things that you can't do in a live action movie. And I'm not knocking live action. It's just using animation to the fullest. And it like
Just
even
wait until we get into AI movies.
even you said like there's scenes in this that are like breathtakingly gorgeous, where you're like it's just amazing to look at. But man, the story, it's so like I would I don't see anything again. I would happily see this movie again. And it flew by. We both said that. I swear to God, it felt like a half hour. It's an hour and 40 minutes. When we were getting to what I thought would be the end, I was like, is this the end already? Like, we're already over? And it ended. I was like, I can't believe it blew by. It absolutely blew by. And there's an after credit scene that I was like, it was like chef's kiss. It was like everything you could want from an after credit scene, where it like really puts a point on everything. And I was like, oh God, I'm going to start crying again. It was amazing.
Did
It was
this
incredible.
So the series was like 3 years ago. Are they working on another season?
Yeah,
or,
Matt is doing the
so
next
it's not like
season,
they
yeah.
took that 3 years to make this movie.
No. They announced the movie in December 2023, and they've been working on it since a little before then. So they had like a 6-month break after the show and then went into the movie. But it's called the Reze arc. The girl's name in it is Reze. They felt that would be perfect to do as a movie, because they can take, chapters, whatever to the manga, and it'd fit really well in the movie. And it was great. It was
this
absolutely
merch,
great.
Did you get this at the theater, or did you order
They
this
gave it
through-
to us. No, was
Was that opening night for this thing?
Technically, no. I guess it opened Thursday night, but we went Friday and they gave us the bags.
It's an IMAX.
It was. I really would see it again. I'm not lying, and I
All the
I
screenings
don't
are-
see or play.
All the
anything again.
screenings are like 10 o'clock at night.
Well,
Old
one that-
people gotta
the
sleep.
theater that we usually go to, we saw it at 7:30. It's not IMAX, I know, but man, I probably crazy to see on IMAX. We saw the dub. We wanted to see the dub because I watched the series dubbed, and I thought the dub was good. The dub is great. Everybody I really like the dub cast. Like, they do a really good job. And the new character Reze, I think they're great. Like, love it. I can't say enough good things about it. Chainsaw Man. Now you can get into the other part of it, which is to talk about the theater experience, because it relates to the show itself.
Well, I mean, so we're at the theater. It's a Friday night, and it's like reasonably full, not packed, but reasonably full. It is very obvious that we are surrounded by young males for the most part, like just teenage, maybe in their late teens.
Young, dumb, full of cum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait.
So
Oh,
they're
God.
all like before the movie, they're all like, there was like a group of like 4 or 5
Spritzing
right
glue.
next to us.
Jesus Christ.
That were like, yo, you gonna bark when blah 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 happens, and you're gonna and whatever. They're having fun, and I don't think much of it. The movie starts, and they just start like shouting to each other.
Like, she's saying shouting. She means it. Like, literally shouting. like yelling.
And not like you're watching the Minecraft movie and they're yelling with something at the screen.
There's
Well, they're
there's
yelling.
dialogue
They're yelling.
happening.
Yeah, like people are talking. It's a regular scene, but there's a character in particular. That
Oh, and
they're
you
like,
saw the dub, not the sub,
Right.
so you can't just read along
Right.
anyway.
yes, which it still would have been annoying. But yeah, there's like a particular character in the show,
Axewoman.
that uses her sex appeal
was pretty
to manipulate the main character. And that's like that's a big.
No, but that sounds very anime. I feel like I have seen
Well,
it.
see, here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. It's this kind of comment. I wanted to try and get ahead of it, but go ahead. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I mean, so they start showing like this character and they start like yelling back and forth and like commenting at the movie, like, oh, I wish that was me. And then somebody else is like, it's me. Like they're just ridiculous.
That's
Like
pretty good.
being ridiculous.
Do they
at each
know this
other.
is a cartoon?
So
That's
Or
that's
it's
your problem with
animated.
it.
I in my head have like a threshold. I'm like, if it continues to happen,
Yeah.
you know.
Because I was like, holy crap, I legit can't hear the movie.
And I like, so I'm like, I've flipped into like
So-
behaviorist
well,
teacher.
and you
I
yelled,
leaned over to MomBrain first and I said, it's going to
"What?"
be a hell of a time tonight. And then,
And I had already reached my decision making point and I just yelled louder than them, all right, boys, let's settle down now.
yeah,
And they all shut up.
they all right away shut up.
Everyone shut
There was
up.
like maybe one like little towards the end of the movie where one of them was like, you know, like said
And his friends were like,
just something very quietly, but then that was it.
And
I-
you're sitting behind these
Next
people.
we
to
were
them.
sitting
There was
next
a chair
to,
between me and the first.
and they
of
were in
the-
front of us too. People in front of us were doing it too.
It was all over.
Yes, there were pockets throughout the whole theater.
Wow.
So the thing about this is like there are people. What was I saying? Media comprehension.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably low. There are people who
Like
watch
media
something,
literacy.
media literacy, or people who watch something like Chainsaw Man, and it'll be quantified as like a gooner anime or a gooner show because they see this one character who is not scantily clad in any way. She wears like a suit, but she's very much manipulating the main character sexually. Like she's doing it on purpose. And it's like a commentary. It's not meant to be like, you should see this and this should appeal to you. It's meant to be like, you should be disgusted by this. And the kids, the teens at the
Or
theater
You should
are
feel
just like the
empowered
main
by this.
character. And they're like acting just like the main character. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys don't see this stuff? Like I was like, holy crap.
I mean, I'm in
said
the
to
middle.
MomBrain,
I'm in the middle there, just because my opinion of it, like I don't think when I saw it like as a deeper thing. I see that those elements of the character just being like, I want to touch a boob. I'm gonna do everything I can
him.
to touch a boob, you know.
Or it's like when
But I do see
the-
that it's like manipulative and stuff like that, at least. But sorry.
It's like when the White House posts something about Darth Vader or Thanos,
Yes.
and it's just like, you don't understand. These are the villains. Like
Yeah.
you're not supposed to want to
yeah,
be like
like
these people.
the main character Denji, who so I mean, we're talking about it a lot. If you want to watch the show, it's on Crunchyroll. But like he has led a horrible life. He's never gone to school. His father died at a young age. Like he's had no one and nothing, and he lives in like a shed. He lives the
And-
worst life possible, and all he wants.
And he's the one that's friends with the chainsaw.
well, no, he is the Chainsaw Man. He becomes the
Spoiler
Chainsaw Man.
alert.
Oh,
Happens in the first episode. But like all he talks about is how like he just wants a place to live and food.
the
and,
tool
like,
shed. That's
and
probably
like
fine.
to be with a girl, and that's he literally lives in a tool shed.
Oh, okay.
And so things happen, and he ends up like working for this girl who runs this organization
Forestry.
who manipulates him in every possible way, and he doesn't see it at all because he doesn't know any of that. He's naive in every single way possible. So he's being incredibly mistreated, but he thinks because like he's got a place to live and this girl gives him like goo eyes and he gets to eat 3 times a day, that he's got like the best life in the world. And
So he's not a superhero.
he is.
Oh,
He's a devil, isn't it? It's like
Yeah, it's more complicated than that. But like the girl that hires or employs him is using him because of this ability to get the goal that she wants. But he doesn't see that. He sees like this girl gives me a place to live, and she like, you know, whispers in my ear and like touches my arm, and like it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking to see. It's terrible. Like I could cry
Well, the other
thinking about
characters
it.
talk about goals.
Yes,
and they've got like aspirations in
Yes.
life, and his goal is to touch a boob.
yeah,
And he's already
and spoiler alert, like in the 4th episode,
Yeah.
he touches some girl's boobs and he realizes like there was nothing to this. He's like, why? He's like, he doesn't understand like feelings deeper than hunger and like anger and like horniness. Like he doesn't understand anything beyond that. So when he finally
like an
touches
animal.
boobs, yeah, exactly. Like Nicky Hill said, like a dog. So when he finally touches this girl's boobs and he's like nothing, like nothing comes of it, nothing happens. He's just like,
No
there's
milk.
nothing to this. But then like things progress where this girl, a different girl, like manipulates him in that same way, but to a deeper level. And it's like, it's horrible to watch. It's horrible to watch. But the guy only works on basic instincts, but is also like incredibly sweet and incredibly endearing. And he's a very complicated character, and makes watching the series heart-wrenching, but the movie like really cranks that up. It's like man, I'd be really curious to see what you think of the movie when you see it, because the story arc that they have for Denji and this
Now
other
I'm
girl.
afraid. Now I
is
think I'm on the same level as
Denji or the kids in the theater.
yeah.
Oh
gosh.
man,
the
I
problem.
like it. Like
Hello,
really,
Laxter.
really rocked me. Like I was sitting there. It was a very tough watch at certain points. Not because you see things that make you uncomfortable visually. You see things that go on with Denji, and you see his thought process, and you're like, oh god, this guy.
Also, I mean, I feel like things have changed too in the last 3 years, so I might see it in a completely different way too. Because what you're explaining is also like, it's kind of the cycle that we're all trapped in, like in a grander scale too. You know,
Yeah.
we're not.
There's some of that
necessarily-
to the movie. Certainly,
We're not really. Yeah, like the.
Well, watch the
things.
recap before you go see the movie. I could send you the recap that we watched. But boy, was it like it was. I really like, the best way I can put it is the Chainsaw Man movie, like Demon Slayer movie, does not hold a candle at all to Chainsaw Man's movie. Like animation wise, they're both amazing, but that's the best I can give Demon Slayer.
I also struggle with seeing the deeper sometimes, like Neon White Evangelion.
Neon White Evangelion. Yeah. Well, see, like with Chainsaw Man's movie, there's plenty of deep stuff to discuss, but just from a storyline perspective, you see what's going on with Denji. Like you know, it's not like you need to dig deep to realize he's being manipulated by everybody.
Right.
He even outwardly says it at one point, but not.
So I see it, but I don't necessarily
Well, maybe you will this time. But yeah, it was an incredible movie. It was.
I don't want to go to the movie
so
theater.
good.
Just say, I wish that was me.
So good. Well, depending on when you go, there'll be other people in there saying that. I was like, Jesus Christ.
And then
guys,
I had like the old
how do you
lady
not
thought
see this?
that was like, it's not cheap to go to the movies. Like sit there and be quiet so that you can get your money's worth. Like it was just so fresh. Like, why are you here if you're not?
You
like-
see that guy on TikTok. I want to say his name is Kit Laser or something. He reviews movies and TV shows all the time. He's bald. I'm only saying that because it stands out.
Maybe
He
I've
wears
seen
an
it.
A24 hat all the time.
I must have seen
Very
it.
like
Sounds familiar.
soft-spoken, even-keeled. He's really great. I love him. He only just started getting into anime, and he watched Chainsaw Man and really liked it. He went and saw the movie and did a review for it on his TikTok, and he was like blown away by it.
Spoilers or no spoilers?
No, he doesn't give spoilers. He speaks mostly generically about it. And he makes a point that I agree with. He says, even if you haven't seen Chainsaw Man's series, he's like, obviously, if you see the show, you get more out of the movie. But he's like, I'm pretty sure you could see the movie and understand on the base level everything that's going on here. He's like,
You
especially
can
with
understand what you watched. Yeah.
especially with like the relationship and love aspect. He's like,
Is
you
there a
could
recap
understand
to
it.
how Chainsaw Man became Chainsaw Man?
In the movie.
Yeah.
No.
Well, then now you gotta know what happened.
In the movie, you just
gonna be like,
yeah,
what's
but
going
in the
on
movie,
here?
you just be like, he's a superhero.
But
or
you would
he's
miss a whole dimension of
Yeah.
like,
But you would see the movie and understand the basic story, but you'd have plenty of questions about how did this happen? Why is this guy like this? Yeah, all that stuff. But great movie. Go see it. Go read Chainsaw Man. Go watch Chainsaw Man. If you've heard it's a gooner anime, it's because the people who are watching it do not understand how to take in media, and it's sad. And it's an epidemic. MomBrain and I have been talking about. It's across all media. It's an epidemic of people not being able to think beyond what they see, and it's only gotten so much worse in the last since COVID. It's only gotten so much worse. It's crazy how much worse it's gotten. But there are certainly gooner animes out there. Chainsaw Man is not one of them. Like My Hero Academia has plenty of fan service moments and gooner moments that have nothing to do other than they're meant to titillate the viewer. But Chainsaw Man, if that's what you're getting from it, I don't know what to tell you. You're not getting it right. No, none of that. No. No, gooner
it's got a
anything
squid
of that.
character.
No. Well, if squid's your things, then you'll love that show. But yeah, there's plenty. Like I said, there's plenty of gooner anime. Go watch. There's plenty of gooner anime that you can watch. Hentai is gooner 24/7. Go watch that stuff. But there's plenty of anime that has fan service where it means nothing but fan service. But Chainsaw Man, it's definitely not that. It's like saying Don to Don is a gooner anime. Like it's so far off the mark, and you're completely missing what's going on with one of the characters that would be an insane statement to make. But anyway, that's enough gooner talk. Let's be Nintendo gooners. Let's get to the news. Finally.
Here comes the goon. It's time to goon.
We don't need to record that. There was a Kirby Air Riders Direct, which happened, so I don't need to talk about it. Covered more Kirby Air Riders. We got to see all the extra modes and everything in that game. It looks like it's jam-packed. Sakurai said there ain't going to be any DLC for this, and it ain't going to be a franchise after this because we put literally every goddamn thing we could think of into this installment. So I was like, if you don't like it in here, then I got nothing else for you. So there you go. I got in touch with you specifically to tell you that this was happening because Deux spoke it, I believe, on the podcast.
I
Brought
did.
it up on the podcast, and now it is happening.
Yeah.
Deux' dream is becoming a reality. October 30th, if you are a Switch 2 owner and you're a Switch Online expansion pack member, of which everybody at this table is, you will be able to play the original Luigi's Mansion, the GameCube version of Luigi's Mansion on your Switch 2 come October 30th, although it will be at a higher frame rate and a higher resolution. But still, it is the original Luigi's Mansion. Plus, you'll have your traditional saves and all that stuff too. But
Beautiful.
if you wanted to play Luigi's Mansion on your Switch 2 for Halloween, then you're getting your wish. It's
Perfect.
happening.
See?
One day before. So
Was it
they
that
did listen.
Crazy? I don't think it was.
And I was going to say something, but I won't just in case spiders and flies bring it because it was mentioned when we were playing Fortnite and I don't want to step on toes. So we'll see where you're going. But
no,
I'm sorry. We'll see where the spiders and flies go.
I don't even remember what it was, so you can feel free to say it right now.
I don't because just in case spiders and flies go that direction.
All right.
Sorry, you said a
NicoDarunia.
bunch of things. Are the graphics updated? This is original, right?
I did say all of this. It is the GameCube original. It will be higher resolution and better frame rate.
But
Suka,
look at that.
suka.
Look at those
Wubba,
graphics.
wubba. Luigi.
Yabo yabo.
Yabba yabba. Suka suka.
But yes, and
Luigi.
the trailer is not in 4K. I don't believe it's in it's close, but whatever. But yes, higher resolution, higher frame rate. NicoDarunia says, "Do called it."
Woohoo!
And then he says in parentheses, the comment needs to be 20 characters long, and the sentence was only 15 characters long, so they added in that extra part.
Nice.
But Do called it. They left that comment 4 days ago. Do did call it. Do spoke it into existence. Now, MomBrain, where are you? We need you.
She was thinking about Chainsaw Man. Had to go goon.
Goonsaw Man. Chain Goon Man.
I didn't know there was a whole element of this gooning thing.
To what? Anime?
Well, there's
No,
one
real
stroke
life.
and then a second stroke, and then you just repeat.
To real life?
And if you make it past 2, then good for you. Have a good time.
Some big organization outlet, like news organization, just did a whole thing about the gooning epidemic.
Well, because
Epidemic?
so
I know
there's
it sounds
this-
funny, like it's a joke, but it's a real thing.
No, so there's like
people-
Discord-
Just like a
there's-
masturbating epidemic,
No.
or is this
Yes.
different?
There's
But there's
Discord
more to it.
servers where
Yeah.
they share where they've gooned in public.
What?
And some guy was in like a drive-through or something, got caught, was humiliated, and then
Good.
unalived himself.
Yes.
Bad.
So like, I didn't know that side of this, and that's
That's the
terrifying.
other thing. So this newspaper, or whatever news organization, did this whole breakdown, and that's great for the general public to learn. But the people who are online, chronically online, or know online stuff, have said this is great that this is out there now, but this is not something that's in the last couple of years. They're like, this has been like 10 years in the making. Like this is not like this has been going
This
on
has
for a
been going
long
on.
time.
I didn't know any of this stuff.
Yes, it's a thing. Well, we'll go to the next
So
story.
the thing is
Sorry.
doing it in public and seeing
no,
if you
no,
can,
no. That's
or-
part of it.
That-
That's one offshoot. it's an umbrella for a whole bunch of different stuff. That is one part of it, sure, but there's other things that have nothing to do with that is also part of it. Like, listen, I'll talk about anything on the podcast, but in great detail. I don't feel we should talk about that after the podcast. I'll be happy to goon with you.
What I have talked about.
No, just not in great detail.
Goon
I don't want to
talk.
get too specific, but yes, it's a thing.
GoNintendo Podcast.
So I'll move on until MomBrain gets back. Do not look at that top story about sales.
Goon not look at that top story.
Pikmin 4 is getting an update, a free update out of nowhere.
Pikmin 4?
Pikmin 4, yes, the Switch game Pikmin 4. It's getting a free update in November. It introduces adorable and unique looking Pikmin for your squad, your goon squad, called Decor Pikmin, which are in
Pikmin Bloom.
Pikmin Bloom. It also adds an in-game camera for snapping pictures and 2 new options to customize the challenge of your
In-goon
expedition.
camera.
So Decor Pikmin. You may see Pikmin wearing something like a wind-up toy, a donut, a snow hat, and much more. So all kinds of fancy Pikmin in your game. There's also the field camera for taking pictures if you want. There's oh boy, you two are like hardcore gooners. We can't get away from it. New creature activity levels. Move at your own pace. Yes, you touch my foot. And enjoy the new relaxed mode where creatures won't attack unless you attack them, or kick things up a notch to fiery fierce mode. That's a really cool idea. Like a mode in Pikmin where you can just, I want to go around and explore and collect the things, and I don't want to fight anything. And now the enemies won't attack you unless you attack them. I like that a lot.
I'm glad that these updates exist, but it's like, where were you when I was playing the game religiously? You know, like there's no way I'm going back to this, but I think it's awesome.
That
I think
the enemies don't attack you unless you attack them.
Yeah.
But your Pikmin are like running behind you in a trail, right?
Snail
like,
trail.
what if one of your Pikmin is just like instigates or something?
No,
like,
they won't do that.
They don't.
No,
unless
but I would love that if you get a Pikmin that's like a little fiery,
like a red one,
a little feisty one.
Sounds like you've never played Pikmin before.
So it is
not
cool
a day in my life
that you have a mode where they won't attack, the regular mode where it goes back and forth, and then a fiery mode where things are way more, or a fierce mode where things are more difficult. So if you're looking for more of a challenge, you can get that too. Very cool stuff. I like that. And keep in mind, this is on the Switch version. So obviously you can play Pikmin 4 on the Switch 2, and you'll still have access to this free content. But you don't need a Switch 2 to get this update.
free.
It is on the regular Switch for free. Very cool stuff.
I want to see Ochi again.
Human Part says the relaxed mode will be great for young kids. I think it'll be great for all types of people, young kids included. Yeah, I never realized that was something I wanted in a Pikmin game until I read it here. I was like, that would be so much fun to just go out and collect your, batteries and bottle caps and whatever else you get, and not worry about losing Pikmin or fighting anything. Just go out and explore. I really like that. Build your bridges and all that stuff. It's very cool. I like this idea. So a free update coming in November. MomBrain, we need you. I can only vamp so much more. No, I need you right now.
We've got a week's worth of news here.
Yeah, I got to get the more news, and you're blocking up the news.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Can we just do another story?
What can I do for you?
What?
We need, it's time for MPD is out. Circana is in.
That's what you were waiting for her for?
Well, yeah, because she's got to play
It's
the
sitting
game.
right next to you.
MPD is out.
Josh
and
operates on his
Circana
own.
is
I need
in.
her to play the game. We can't play the game without you here, MomBrain. We have the
I'm a
U.S.
party animal.
September 2025, as I always say. U.S.
Didn't we just do this?
physical. 2 dumps came out in October. You are correct.
We call them dumps.
I had a lot more dumps than 2.
This includes physical and digital, but when it comes to Nintendo, it's only physical. September 2025, all systems, platforms, all of that. MomBrain, we started with you last time, I believe. So, Nicky, who will start with you?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Systems, right?
Yes, I did say all systems. This is crazy. There's no Call of Duty on here. It's because the new Call of Duty comes out.
First time ever.
The new Call of Duty comes out in November. So we're right there.
Yeah, but where are all the bros at?
I'm going to check again.
Checking out Chainsaw Man.
No Call of Duty. Do.
DK Donkey Kong
That's what I was gonna say.
Bonanza.
Bonanza is here. It
He
is
better be on the list.
number 18. Yes. MomBrain.
Give me an NFL football game, Madden. You know, whatever they are.
Give me an NFL, she says. So Madden comes out in August. Yes, Madden is number 5 this week. DK has been in the top 20 since launch. So it was 8 the month before, and then I want to say it was 2nd or 3rd the month before that.
Big drop from 8 to 18.
It's not really a big drop when you look at the spread for what the numbers are, but yeah, so I would imagine it's going to hang out in the top 20 for the rest of the year because holiday sales, blah, blah, blah. We'll find out. Okay, Do.
Minecraft.
God damn it.
Minecraft.
That's the German
Yes,
one.
number 15.
What? Oh, it's German.
Harry Potter.
Hogwarts Legacy, says the lady. Do I believe you're the winner?
Ho!
There's no.
Tell him what
Hogwarts
he's
Legacy
won.
here. The end of the game is what you said. Wow! Congratulations, Do. Here's the top 20 starting.
I even had a third one. Ghosts of Yotai.
Yes, debuted at number 4.
Let's keep that for next week. I win next week too.
Yotai Watch.
Number 20 is Red Hat Redemption 2. 19 is a Madden bundle. 18 Donkey Kong. 17 GTA 5. 16 Forza Horizon 5. Minecraft at 15. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2, the physical bundle, in at number 14. That's
Wait,
where it
when
debuted.
did those come out?
Super
Man,
They came out in September.
RPG.
I guess so. We're
Um,
already all the way through October.
Digimon Story Time Stranger at 13, NHL 26 at 12, EA Sports College Football 26 at 11. Then your top 10: Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles at number 9. It debuted at number 9.
Selling well.
That's a good debut, yeah. Number 8 debut for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which we know has already sold over 1 million copies worldwide.
Are you going to play that?
I haven't played any of the Sonic Racing games.
Is it
so
still
probably not.
rating higher than Mario Kart World?
Review wise?
Or was that like a one-day thing and then it just got
You're talking about reviews?
Yeah.
Metacritic? I don't know. I would guess yes.
So it's sold pretty well, so I guess that's pretty good. But are people buying it because it's a good series, or are they buying it because it's Sonic?
People buy Sonic because it's Sonic. Like, people will buy Sonic.
I bet people also don't buy Sonic because it's Sonic.
Yes, there are more, but Sonic fans come out full force for every Sonic everything. They will very strongly support it. So you'll get 1, 2, 3 million sales pretty quickly, but then after that, the drop off's pretty steep. Sonic doesn't have as far of a reach as everything, but
Doesn't have legs.
Very dedicated fans. Sonic surprisingly doesn't have legs. Silent Hill F had a debut at number 7. Good for that.
What does the F stand for, or do you have to play to find out?
parts.
I don't know, and I don't know.
It's a lowercase f, isn't it?
Are you gonna play? You want to play that, right?
My plan was to play it last
Isn't it
night.
camera
but
related?
Things happened.
Or no, that's
That's-
Fatal Frame.
That's Fatal Frame, yes. But yes, my plan now is to start it this weekend. Yes, I really want to get in on it. Helldivers 2 at number 6, Madden at number 5, Ghost of Yote at number 4, EA Sports FC 26 at number 3, NBA 2K26 at number 2, and your number 1, Borderlands 4.
Wow. Okay.
Big debut for Borderlands. Let me take a sip of water.
Congratulations,
Is Silent Hill
Borderlands.
F really scary?
I mean, it's a Silent Hill game, so I would imagine it's scary.
Looks scary.
Oh, it's a girl in a schoolgirl outfit, so that's why it's like Fatal Frame. It's the same thing in my head.
Yes, this is the first Silent Hill that has gone a different route from the other ones.
I guess they feel like there's nothing more vulnerable than a young girl in a schoolgirl outfit. So you're gonna feel most scared playing as that
I mean,
in a
there's no
creepy
pockets in those
village.
skirts.
I don't know. I was pretty scared
Where
as
you gonna
what's
hold
his
your
face
inventory?
in that green jacket and a pair of slacks. What was that guy's name in the second one?
Harry.
Harry. Thank you. Switch 2 sales once again offset year-over-year declines seen for PS5, Xbox, and Switch. Hardware spending increased 24% thanks to the Switch 2. Switch 2 was once again the best-selling video game hardware in both units sold and dollars made. PS5 was number 2, not surprising.
Nothing to worry about, RMC.
Well, as far as US goes and Japan goes, sure, and Europe's doing okay. Like some places in Europe are great, some places aren't, but it's how Europe always is. Like places like UK are like, yeah, Nintendo's okay, and Spain's like, yeah, Nintendo's okay, but France is like, we love Nintendo.
Ooh, formidable.
Whatever. Switch 2 has sold 2.7 million units so far, which is up 72% compared to the first 4 months of the original Switch. So doing very well. And if you align it with the PS4, this is the real banger. Switch 2 actually increased its number. So last month, launch aligned, it was 5% ahead. I don't know what the percent is now, but it's higher. PS5, when launch aligned with the Switch 2, 4 months in, had sold 2.2 million units. So Switch 2 has sold 500,000 more units in the same amount of time over the PS5. Your top Switch titles, I'll tell you, starting with number 10, NBA 2K26, Kirby and the Forgotten Realm, Hogwarts Legacy, number 7, EA Sports FC 26, that's where it debuted, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds debuted at number 4 for the Switch. It is coming to Switch 2 eventually, this year sometime. Donkey Kong Bonanza at number 3, Final Fantasy Tactics at number 2 for Switch and Switch 2 owners. Good for you, Nintendo fans. Show your appreciation, because we never got the goddamn game back then. So we're showing it some love this time. And in number 1, which you already know, Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 together forever. Steister says, interesting that Madden is still in the top 10 for all systems, but fell off for Switch. Seems like Switch fans were interested in it day one, but other systems with much larger install bases have a longer tail. Yeah, I think it's a matter of the install base for the Switch 2, plus the fact that soccer came out and soccer came in and hit the top 10. So I think they flip-flopped. But yeah, I would imagine as more people get the Switch 2, we'll see it re-enter the top 10. But we'll find out. So there you go. Good news all around for Switch 2, as I was hoping and was probably expected by smart people. Speaking of,
like Matty Piss.
Well, he's the one that's got the numbers. We can't call him smart. He knows. He can peek behind the curtain. You were going to say something, too?
I'm reading in the comments here. Did they? Was there a Halo announcement about it going to Sony, or
yesterday?
And Xbox isn't making any more consoles?
That's a lie.
Okay, never mind then.
Where are you reading?
Darmani says Xbox came out and said we're not interested in doing a new console and putting Halo on Sony consoles.
They are definitely. They've said multiple times they're doing a new console.
And Halo's going to be on PlayStation.
Yeah, Halo is on PlayStation yesterday. Official announced. Yeah, 2026.
My goodness.
They announced Halo Combat. No, Halo Campaign Evolved. It's a remake of the first Halo,
which was already remade, right?
Well, not technically. You had like the whatever that CE edition was called. But no, it was never officially remade. So now it is being remade. And it does not have multiplayer. Why?
Whatever, man. I'm so over this.
It's Halo with better graphics, and you got sprint mode now, and it's cool. It's going to PlayStation. I think that's awesome. I wish it was going to Switch 2. Maybe it will at some point. Obviously, this has been in development much longer than the Switch 2 has been a thing. So I'm sure at some point we'll get it, but not right now. But it is cool that it's going to PlayStation. It's, Microsoft's the franchise they're known for. Xbox is known for. So that is a cool thing to see. But yes, it is a remake. But they've made a point to say, like, Halo is on PlayStation now, as in whenever new Halos come out, it will go to PlayStation as well. So, So there you go.
Whatever, man. There's so many better games. Halo's over. It's out.
Well, this is the first Halo. You're a remake man.
I don't want to be a remake man. This is a problem. Okay. I'm trying not to be.
But they're remaking the game that
25 years ago.
The most important element was the multiplayer.
Mm-mm.
The original Halo
didn't even have online multiplayer.
Isn't that where we all connected a bunch of systems together?
LAN party, yeah.
Yeah. The multiplayer.
But yeah, like
It
I
was not the
agree.
multiplayer didn't become like Halo's bread and butter until a couple games later.
But it is their bread and butter.
Now you would look at Halo
So-
and that's what you think first. Yes, I agree.
And
I mean, the
and
ability, but
our
like
best
when you
memories
look
are-
at, I don't know. I thought that was a big step because that was like one of the first games that you could link up like 8 or however many
I
people.
think it's just
and-
like really great memories for us because we were
Yeah,
doing
no,
LAN
I mean,
parties.
like-
We played LAN more than we
You
played
could
the
do
campaign.
that on PlayStation and GameCube too. Yeah, it was just we happened to do that a lot, and that multiplayer was a lot of fun. Yes, I agree. But yeah,
thought that's
multiplayer
what-
and Halo
I thought
became synonymous.
that was like the start, and then from there they were like that's where like online multiplayer started growing and growing. Like
But Halo 1 did not have online multiplayer.
I know, but you could have a large amount of people playing multiplayer, which you're saying
Yeah.
could happen anywhere. But from there, I just felt like it grew to the point where I was out of the loop.
Well, yes, Halo's multiplayer certainly grew after that. Yeah, and then multiplayer, as Deux said, is the thing I would argue Halo is known for
Right.
now. But yeah, back with that one, it is a bummer that it doesn't have multiplayer because you'd be like, boy, it'd be fun to play those classic maps with friends, but like Hang 'em High and stuff like that. But
Sidewinder, Blood Gulch.
Especially because it's more accessible now
yes,
with online.
it is an odd decision. I know there's an interview about it. I haven't had the time to read it. I'm sure they have some explanation, but yes, if this is a remake of the first one, that's what its focus is on. But that's enough about remakes. Let's talk about brand new Pokemon Legends Z-A is available, and I remember us talking about it a while ago. Where we were I forget what the conversation was, but it was something about like why are they making that a bundle? And I was like, because people are going to eat that bundle up for Switch 2. And now we have the sales data. I thought you had something to say.
Delicious.
Eat it up. So it came out on the 16th of October. We have the first week of sales. Pokemon Company revealed that the game sold a whopping 5.8 million units in just a week. That makes it the 5th best-selling Pokemon game of all time. And keep in mind, this is a spin-off, not a mainline Pokemon game. So a stellar debut. I believe it debuted just a little bit below what Arceus did, or Arceus, I guess I'm supposed to say. It was very close with those two. But here's the real shocker and why they do the bundle. Half of those purchased were for the Switch 2. So that's a big mover of the Switch 2 version. That's crazy. Half of the Switch owners bought it. So 135 plus million people. And then half of Switch 2, half of the game's units sold were for the Switch 2 version. So that's crazy. Like, that's really crazy to me. So that's why they do a bundle. Now, how much of it was the bundle versus the standalone game? They did not say that. But not surprisingly, it moved some bundles, and it will into the holiday season. So
Bundles.
So
big start for that.
congratulations to Pokemon and to all of its fans.
I was looking at you to do the applause. So yeah, off to a very great start. Obviously, will be a big million or a big seller during the holiday season. It will move bundles. It will move units. How far will it climb? Probably somewhere in between.
Will it move mountains? No, but it'll move bundles.
12 to 15 million. That's what I'm going to say. Maybe more. 12 to 16 million. I'm gonna say.
Starting since release.
Including this number of
Yeah.
5.8 million. Yeah, I think it'll get 12 to 16 somewhere in there. That sounds about right. We'll see in a couple of years. But yeah, that bundle, I'm sure, moved quite a few units. Entropy says a new game from the world's biggest IP sells a lot. I'm shocked. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. A very big start. Speaking of big things, Nintendo's big mascot, the biggest game character
Yeah!
in the world,
How about
Mario,
that?
is heading to the Thanksgiving Day parade once again. Mario will be joining the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. And Nintendo was so excited about this that they sent it to me once, and then they sent it to me again to make sure that I posted it. So Nintendo will have Mario.
If you had asked me, I would have told you he was already there.
He has been before. But I believe this is a brand new balloon.
I don't
It looks like a new balloon to me. Mario will
Well, that
be
looks
there.
like he's jumping from planet to planet. Eh?
Yeah, it is a new balloon. It says get an early look at a 3D model of the new Mario balloon in the accompanying
What was the old
image.
balloon?
Mario giving the finger.
Oh.
Yes, and he's in a very galaxy-like pose. I wonder why that is. Mario Mario will take flight
We're
over the
getting-
streets of Manhattan just in time for the 40th anniversary of the original Super Mario Brothers. So Mario will be there. He is 51 feet tall and 2 inches long, 37 feet wide.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what it says. 37 feet wide and
Wait, what?
37 feet wide, 43 feet and 8 inches tall. Mario will be clad in whatever he's wearing. Pose inspired by Galaxy. No surprise there. Because the movie,
41
people, the
feet
movie.
and 2 inches.
Yes.
What did you say?
51 feet and 2 inches long.
Did he say 51 feet
It
wide
felt like
or
you were-
tall?
yeah.
51 feet tall and 2
Either
inches
I
long.
said it wrong or my cadence wasn't correct.
Yeah, I could have heard it wrong.
51 feet and 2 inches long. 37 feet
I thought it was
wide and
52
43
inches.
So let's cut out the inches here.
No,
51
it's
feet
51 feet
long,
tall.
37 feet wide, and 43 feet tall. There you go.
I wonder where they get those measurements from. Why 51? Why not 50?
Or why not?
6, 7.
There we go. So tune in Thanksgiving Day. MomBrain, now you have 2 reasons to tune in. One for Mario, 2 to see if it's a good Santa, which is very important to MomBrain. Very, very, very important to the point that it makes her cry. All of this is true, factually true.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at something else in my head.
I cry because it was like my grandmother's favorite thing, and she would be like
You cried
cooking.
when she was
You cry
alive.
because it's
No, it
sentimental.
was too little. I
He-
mean,
he was
maybe a
crying
little.
because of
What do you
Chainsaw
mean, baby? Are
Gooners.
you kidding
Yeah.
me? That's
So it was her favorite thing, and then it would be like he was a really good Santa. So it's like a really important moment.
Human Fart says Willem Dafoe looking up GIF. Yes, that's the perfect response for that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm something of a Super Mario myself. I don't know, that's so stupid.
What's the
Willem Dafoe. I'm
That's a
something of
different
a
Willem
scientist
Dafoe gif.
myself.
Oh, yes, the quote. Yes. Sorry, I should have
Um,
picked up on that. That's my fault.
And I was laughing because I thought you said Mario so quickly that I heard REO, and then I was
Mario
thinking
Speedwagon.
of Mario Speedwagon, and I was laughing to myself. And I just got something from the Spiders and Flies, and I was like, how do I fit, Mario Speedwagon in there? And then I was like, wait, that's something in my brain that's not a real rumor. I have to wait for the Spiders and Flies to bring it to me. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I understand. All right, MomBrain, hit my music. It's time for the releases in North America. And then I will be peeing.
Yeah. Only they could have lined up Mario's 40th with Macy's 100th parade.
Yeah,
Somebody messed up there at
I think
Nintendo.
timelines don't work. North America, what do we get this week? Let me tell you. Specifically on Switch 2, you have Full Metal Schoolgirl, which is made by a team that used to do the One Chanbara game. So if you like those games, you could probably enjoy this game. And it is, according to the developer, the main developer, this is the game they have always dreamed of making. I've not played it yet, but I like anime. I like crazy over-the-top action. I'm down. I like colorful games. I've been interested in it. So it's available specifically on Switch 2 only, not going to Switch. Also available on Switch 2 only. Persona 3 Reload for the first time ever. Go check that one out. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted is available on Switch and Switch 2.
You getting a code for that?
I think I did get a code for it and I didn't ask for it. So if you would like to review it, it's all yours.
I'm thinking about it.
Power Wash Simulator 2 is available on Switch 2 exclusively, which I've heard wonderful things about. And I've heard it fixes the major complaints from the first game, specifically with soap and how much it costs. Now it doesn't cost anything and you don't have to buy extra and you just switch a nozzle in the game.
That's not a true to life simulator. You want soap, you got to pay for that.
Who told you it's a realistic simulator? That's a you thing.
Why am I simulating fake things?
You're not going to buy it either way. Why do we do this every week?
It's a big draw. Everybody's loving this.
Go start a
it's a
Patreon where you talk about this stuff.
simulator world.
2 Point Museum is also available on the Switch 2 specifically. Now let's move over to Switch. Achilles
You're only
Survivor.
allowed to point at 2 things while you're in there. Ooh. Oh, that's one.
That's one.
Acre Crisis.
I really like this, but I've only got 1 point left.
Yeah. Arcade Archives, Munch Mobile, Bena Nitro, Becastled, Brass, Cat in the Tomb, Cauldron, Cave of Illusions, Twisty Land. Oh my God, Chicken Run Extraction. Chronicles of Albion 3, The Vanishing Village Collector's Edition. Claim the Forest, Colory, Coralina, Crayon Halloween, Death Frame, Dora, Rainforest Rescue, and yes, that is the Explorer Dora, brand new game. Double Dragon Revive.
She's so popular she doesn't even need the Explorer anymore. We just
Not
know
anymore.
who she is.
Not anymore. Escape game, the Edo period. Farming Pro Simulator 25. Fast and Furious Arcade Edition. Find It Detective.
Wow.
It's Find It, Detective. I really like that.
This is a long list. We're going to get through that music twice.
Gilgol. It'll do it. Nom Dom. Grand Poker Casino. Oh my God. Grunio Zerka Trilogy. Halloween 1985. Hot Wheels Let's Race Ultimate Speed. Hey, you people at the table. What was Hot Wheels' old slogan?
And now you're.
Let's race.
Because I made it the little subtitle when I posted about this game because for some reason it sticks in my head. Leading the Way.
I would have never
forget
gotten
that, and I
that.
don't know why. Ink, The Beginning. That's INC. Jellyform. Korean Rail Celesti Express ITX Maum Tybeck Line. Lost Howl. Mannequin Mayhem Physics Ragdoll Shooter. Mystic Beauty Anime Shift Puzzles. Ooh, Mystic Beauty. Oil Refinery, The Simulation. Once Upon a Katamari, that is a brand new Katamari game. The first new Katamari game in 14 years. Pacify. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Ragdoll Arena, Kick the Body. Reus 2. Run Chicken Run. Sailing the Winds and New Tanks. Shroomtopia.
What are the odds of 1 week having a Chicken Run and Run Chicken Run in the same week?
Oh, I think the odds are very good because one company's trying to steal the other's thunder. Shroomtopia, Simon the Sorcerer Origins, Space Chef, Sports Camp, a 35-game adventure, Substructure 17, White Knuckle Ascent, Such Art, Genius Artist Simulator, Sushi for Robots.
Oh, how many times can we point in that one?
Tayutama, It's Happy Days, The Good Old Days, The Quarantine Sector, Udon, Road to Mastery, Unfair Rampage, Nightfall, Windborne, Echoes of the Night, Word Quest Pirates, and finally, Zumba, Marble Zombie Invasion.
Is Unfair Rampage you play as a tiny human and get eaten by the big monsters?
That's funny because I made the same joke when I wrote about this game. I said something like Lizzie's not included or something like that because I thought the exact same thing. NicoDarunia, I also thought about saying no, The Rock's not in this one, which would also be about the same thing.
Yeah.
NicoDarunia says RMC's releases may not be sweet, but they are incredibly umami. Ooh, I'll take it. And Humafart responded by saying, there were 5 comments on this. I'm like, what's going on here? Humafart said, ooh, mommy. Then NicoDarunia said, oh, mummy, it's RMC's releases. Why wouldn't Josh say that? And then it's a whole thing. Then they want me to make it happen on the soundboard. There we go. But anyway, Josh, let's take us to the real piece de resistance.
Is that what I sound like?
Anytime you want, Josh. Anytime you want, Josh.
What are the next European masterpieces?
Don't leave
Let's
yet. I have a
find out
question.
with Nicky.
I forgot how you said this now.
Releases.
Thank you, Josh. We're at the week of the
Nothing
October
like the pee
20...
getting to the front of your penis, and then somebody's like, hold on a second.
Just ask him the question now.
But we need to know what this is. It's the week of October 23rd, year of our Lord 2025. So now, Switch 2. These are coming out on both, right?
No.
Or only Switch 2?
No.
These are Switch
one
2
of these
or
in
Switch 2
here,
versions?
The zombie one is
That's why I got
on
confused.
both. Everything else is just Switch 2.
Okay. So Switch 2, you got Full Metal Schoolgirl. I hear that's this is what Stanley Kubrick was working on before he passed. Also starring Vincent D'Onofrio as one of the lead characters. Persona 3 Reload, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, and Power Wash Simulator 2. I hear the soap is free this time around, which is such a real-life simulator style experience. So this is a long list, just like the other one was. We didn't have any comments on that one, so let's keep the comments to a minimum. Adrenaline Rampage. An English Haunting. Angry Video Game Nerd 8-Bit. I feel like that's been out for a long time, maybe. Anime Girls Puffy Pumpkin. Banana Nitro. Be Castled. Blaster Force 3000. Cave of Illusions. Twisty Land. Claim the Forest. Dream Out. Death Frame. Ooh, this we talked about. Double Dragon Revive. Dreamed Away. A lot of dream themes. Escape Game. The Edo period? I always said Edo. I guess I've been way off this whole time. Faraway Train. Find It Detective. Gnome Dom. Grand Poker Casino. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No thanks.
Gruniozerka Trilogy.
I want to jump in here really quick.
Yeah, please.
Angry Video Game Nerd 8-Bit. The cover art for that game was done by Phil Summers, the guy who we did the animated series with back in the day, the Read Only Memory series. Yeah,
really?
I just found that out. Yeah, I learned that on his social media. I was like, oh my god, that's
I thought
really
he
cool.
wasn't angry anymore. I thought he like turned over a new leaf.
No, he's still angry all the time. Just older, probably angrier.
Mhm.
So is this game? This isn't a new game though, right? This is.
It
So
is?
this because there was
This is another
this
one.
is a sequel.
Brand
Okay.
new. Yep.
Was the other one not 8-bit, I guess?
No,
I
it,
think it
it was
was.
retro. Yeah, but this one can act. This one is actually coming out on NES cartridge too.
Oh
so.
boy.
But you can
We
get
got
it on
another-
Switch. You can get it on
We got
Switch.
another angry over here.
You get digital download on Switch and every other system.
I don't want to call you a nerd. Okay.
Have I not gotten over this? I guess not.
No, you
Screw these
I
stupid
I would
things.
say. Well, the problem
No,
is,
the
I
thing
feel like
is it's you're not upset with it because it's not Game Boy or Game Boy Color. If it's NES, you're like, ooh, that's
I
exciting.
feel like you're like 70% over it.
I'm getting over it.
Yeah. So
and the other 30%, we just won't let you.
get over.
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Or
you
no,
for
wait,
admitting.
Yeah,
it.
the 7. No, my math's backwards on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hole Digging Simulator, Year of Our Lord 2025.
Hold down.
So once you're done digging those holes, you're gonna be all muddy. So then you use that. You jump on the Pressure Washer Simulator 2, and you pressure wash those tools in your boots and your pants.
What the
And-
hell's pressure washer?
What is this? What is this?
Power wash.
Oh, I'm sorry. Power wash. Isn't a pressure washer a power
I'm
washer?
sorry, you wanted me to get the name
Yeah,
of the
right.
games right that
It
are
is
coming
funny.
out.
I should not expect the names to be right, but
No. Oh, whatever. Okay. It's the same thing.
you're like the old man that goes to a store that asks for something by the wrong name, and when they're like, "We don't have that," and then you get
We
mad.
don't
at them.
have the Mystery of Zelda. We've
Yeah.
got the Legend of Zelda.
Why,
It's similar.
Kid Homer, you got
Mystery
me
and
Zelda
Legend of the
on
Same-
I'm sorry.
Xbox.
Things with pressurized water have never been called pressure washers.
The name of the game is Power Wash.
Okay.
That's the point. You said then you can get pressure
That was
washer simulator, and I was like, "What's he talking
All right.
about?"
I'm sorry I confused the game, but it's a pressure washer. They got the name wrong. Hole Digger.
Bravo.
ILA, a Frosty Glide. Oh.
Maddie Biss says someone slipped the sour releases into the sweet releases.
releases.
Shut your mouth. Ink, the beginning. Oh, look at he thinks he's Models Inc. Korean Rail, Celesti Express, ITX, Maum, Tybeck Line. None of that makes sense to me. Lumo 2. Merge Match March. I like it. Merge Match March. Murder Inc. Oh, look. He thinks he's the Murder Inc.
There's a typo.
What
not
is?
a typo? You'll see.
Mystic Beauty. I probably won't. Mystic Beauty, Anime Shift Puzzles. Mystic Beauty, Anime Shift Puzzles. We got
Yeah.
two versions coming out. It's the same thing. It was a typo. Night Striker Gear.
It's done by M2, the kings of arcade games. So check that out.
Is it like Metal Gear?
No.
UFC Ultimate Fighting Club. Obi Kingdom. Oil Refinery.
Yep.
Refinery.
There you go. You
The
finally got it right.
simulation. Once you get all that oil all over yourself from working at the oil refinery,
You pressure washer it off.
You get the power washer and you power wash it off with the Power Washer Simulator 2. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, Power Washer Simulator 2. See, it's on this list again. Quit today. That sounds about right. Please. Redux, Ragdoll Arena, Kick the Body, Roos 2, Run Chicken Run. Oh, Europe's not getting Chicken Run this week. Did they get Run Chicken Run? Run Chicken Run.
I have never been more confused, and I know what all these games are.
What? No, I'm just saying.
The fact that you keep saying both things back to back, I feel like I'm losing my mind.
No, they're getting Run Chicken Run, but they're not getting Chicken Run Extraction.
I understand.
Yet. Please, can I get through this list? CDAP, whatever, A Culinary Adventure, Shroomtopia, Snapshot Girls 5, Special Combat. Look at all this. We got Sports Camp Art Book, Sports Camp, a 35-game adventure, and Sports Camp, a 35-game adventure deluxe. Options. We got so many options. Steam Punch, Lost Tombs, Such Art, Genius Artist Simulator, Super Hentai Puzzle, that's where my money's at, Sushi for Robots. Somebody's going for sushi later.
I'll take the hentai puzzle.
Tayutama, It's Happy Days, The Elf on the Shelf, Christmas Heroes. Guess what? Halloween's almost over. That means it's all holiday season from here on out.
So good luck on Thanksgiving.
The Good Old Days, the Jackbox Party Pack 11, the Quarantine Sector, Treasure Drop, Udon, Road to Mastery, Ultimate Hentai Puzzle. Oh my God, we got Super Hentai Puzzle and Ultimate Hentai Puzzle.
You got a lot of work to do this month.
Don't go right for Ultimate because you won't be ready.
No, once you reach the peak, it's all downhill from there. I don't know.
You Gooner Hentai Puzzle.
Reach the peaks, perhaps. I should say.
Oh.
The climax.
We understand. Yes, the orgasm. Yes.
Reaching the peak.
Unfair Rampage, Nightfall, Web Fishing, Relax and Fish, Windborne, Echoes of the Night, Word Quest Pirates, and Zumba, Marble Zombie Invasion.
Is there a comment?
NicoDarunia left one comment. And it says, episode 1000 is coming. Let's enjoy Nicky's sweet releases while we still can. With a sad face, crying emoji. You're talking about ending the podcast.
Well, we're ending at $9.99 now.
You've also talked about multiple times ending the sweet releases.
Multiple MIGs. That's that, everybody.
My gosh, my throat hurts. That was a lot of words.
Multiple eggs with the European releases. What did he say?
MomBrain, what'd you play?
Nothing.
Nicky Hill, what'd you play?
Oh my gosh, what didn't I play? I didn't play nothing. I didn't play anything.
Oh, I got excited. Dude, what'd you play?
Woo-coo. I played a lot. I played Animal Crossing, New Horizons. Nothing new going on there. Played some Fortnite.
Old Horizons then, right?
Fortnite's been, Old Horizons. That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
There's nothing new there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to call it Old Horizons from now on. I like that. So I played Old Horizons. I played Fortnite. Fortnite's got all this Scooby-Doo stuff, and I really went dog wild this week, if you want. So I did buy some V-Bucks, which doesn't have to happen often, but I had to buy the mystery machine. So now every time I get into a 4-door family car, which we call Olive Gardens, it turns into the mystery machine.
Stu runs around to every car now to change it to his car, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, even if I'm not going to drive it, I'll just get in it so it changes
that way once you're
for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So like I'll just kind
for
of
our team anyway.
Does it behave differently?
No. It's got a bigger windshield, so it seems like you can get killed easily.
It does seem like it's worse for us, but
that matters.
I don't
windshield
know.
of a car
Getting shot through the windshield is different than if somebody shoots you from like another side or something.
From another.
Well, they can see you.
They can see you. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I guess it's very. I didn't realize it was like that.
We're into like a big van with like a big.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like
windshield.
I'm like. I don't know. I don't know what gaming. How to game? How do you game?
I don't know what gaming.
Well,
please continue.
We have a lot of fun rolling around in it. I Johnny Appleseed all the cars, and then then I wasn't gonna do it because I was like, I just treated myself with the mystery machine. I don't need anything else. And then I saw that the kicks, which is the footwear that they sell in the game, because yes, they can get V-Bucks off of that now too. they had the Scooby-Doo slippers, and I was like, oh my god, I actually owned a pair of those, and I was like, man, you're gonna make me spend more V-Bucks. So I bought those slippers, and now Lil Whip runs around with the Scooby-Doo slippers. Actually, I've got a little video. I'll send it in the Discord for people after I'm done speaking, if I remember. And then so Fortnite's been a lot of fun because of that. I played a bunch of Hades 2. I don't remember where I was last time I spoke about it here, but I've as far as I know, I've beaten it. I've beaten the ups, the downs, all of it. I've like unlocked all the weapons and all the critters and every single card you could upgrade. I did that. I maxed out my relationship with the people who I wanted to max it out with. So really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, if you liked Hades 1, you're gonna like Hades 2. And then as far as that, I kept on going, and I took RMC's advice twice in the past 2 weeks. I bought and played and beat Absalom, the
baby,
the beat 'em up
Wow.
roguelite, I guess.
That's
it was
exactly right.
so much fun. Classic roguelike fashion. It was kind of difficult at first, and I was wondering what I was doing here. And then you start leveling things up gradually, and you start kind of getting into it. And there's a lot of like cool little combos and gameplay things that you don't know about kind of going into it. And the more you play, obviously, like with anything, you get into it. So I was, by the end, I was really, really loving the experience. It was so much fun. The music was great. The animation, like the presentation, it's all so great. It was very satisfying to go and all the moves and beating them up and like all that stuff's very fun, very satisfying. You can do it over and over and over. And there's branching paths like you spoke about, RMC, that feel like more than just branching paths. Like there's little side missions that you can do, and each character has them, and there's little characters and little things that happen the more you play if you go a certain route with certain people. And so there was like quite a lot to do. Like at first it seemed like it was going to be kind of a small experience because I beat it relatively quickly. I played it a lot, but I beat it relatively quickly, but it kind of keeps going after that. And there's like little things you can clean up, little missions you can clean up, and upgrades you can get. And it was fun to keep on going. So I really liked Absalom, and I 100% recommend it to anybody who's a fan of beat 'em ups at all. Really great stuff. So thanks, RMC. I wouldn't even have heard of that if it weren't for you. So
I'm glad
thank
you
for that.
enjoyed it. And as a beat 'em up fan, I'm not surprised you enjoyed it. It's a killer game.
To be honest, I'd probably still be playing it if it weren't for Ball Pit. I took your advice on Ball Pit, downloaded that, or Ball X Pit. I know we learned that the X isn't spoken about in these titles.
Most things.
So I don't know. Who knows? But in Ball Pit, man, that's a fun game. If you like ball breaking games, this is great. It's so addicting. It's very, very fun. And even though between the levels, the upgrade system for me was a little, I don't want to say obtuse, because it's really well done for what it is. Like it's easy to get a grasp on it, but it's just kind of like, for me, it was annoying to have to like build a village in between playing to upgrade all my stuff. Now it's not that big of a deal, because it's real quick. I mean, a game is 15 minutes long at the most if you win. And then when you come back to your town, you could be in and out in a minute if you want, but you really, what I found is I started using all my resources to upgrade in the town. Now the town looks like crap. It's way too cluttered, but I've upgraded almost all my buildings. And man, I have to say, this game, a lot of games when you're upgrading, obviously it helps and it's great, and that's part of the fun. But there's something about Ball Pit that the stronger you get, those upgrades, like you feel bad.
Very satisfying. There's something about it. I don't know what, like, you could write all that stuff down as a mechanic and like describe it, but I don't know how you like employ it in a game to make it feel satisfying. It's something about the sounds and the colors, and I don't know what it is, but that Ball Pit has that sauce, as the kids say.
Yeah, I kind of feel what you were, because it's not like Vampire Survivors, like you said, but there's familiarities there of the addictive collecting and the slot machine kind of sounds and the gameplay and the points and the XP and all the stuff you're getting and all like the upgrades you can make, and it's just fun to keep going in there with an upgraded character. And I don't know how much more you've played of it, RMC, but I've unlocked almost every character, and like what I have to give to this game is 9 times out of 10 when you update a character, it's just like, oh, the character looks different, or maybe he has a couple different skills or whatever. The way they do the skills for each character in this game, every single one of them, I want to say almost every single one of them, Michaels read their description and was like, ugh, I'm going to hate being this character. And then I always be the character that gets like the money bonus that turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always, it's nice to do that actually, because it forces you to like play as different characters. And every single character that I was like, I'm going to hate playing as this character, I ended up really liking all of them. And it like forces you to play. It doesn't force you to play them. I was forcing myself to play them. And I was so happy that it did, because it brought so much, like there's a character that lobs balls. And I was like, I'm going to hate this. And you can lob them behind them or in front of them or wherever. And then he was great. There's one character who shoots only from the top. And I was like, I'm going to hate this. And it was like amazing. And then there's another character that was like turn-based. And I was like, now this I'm going to hate. And dude, I'm telling you, it's so fun. You're going, because you don't move. Like you can move anywhere you want and set up your shot and do the shot. But once you do the shot, you can't move until they do their turn and they come at you. And there's like arrows like flying at you and they'll stop. And like, and it seems like it wouldn't lend itself to a block breaker. It's awesome. It's like a whole new way to play.
I know Devolver in their trailers for it made a point to point out like how different it plays depending on the character.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you can get a building that lets you play with 2 characters at once, and it combines their abilities.
Wow.
So you're like, there's like so many different ways to kind of play, and it's really, really fun. I've been enjoying the crap out of it.
It's just called Ball Pit or the Ball X Pit.
Ball X Pit.
Yeah.
Is how you would look it up.
X space pit.
Because I looked it up in the trailer, it looks like those ads.
It's got that kind of
it
gameplay,
has
like that addictive gameplay. It's very addictive, but and it seems like it would be simple, but man, it's very, very fun. It's scratching that itch. And like I said, I wish there was a way in between, if you didn't want to do all that village stuff, I wish there was a way to just simply like
have a
spend
button that
the
you hit where
money
it's like
and
spend 50 gold and it does everything for you. And I'm like, yep, every time I'll do that.
That would be cool, but to be honest, it's not bad. Like the
white lens.
The biggest thing for me is that it takes away from the fun and momentum of the other part of the gameplay. Like the actual ball breaking part is so fun, and you want to just keep getting back in there, that when you have to go back to the village and like upgrade things and kind of mess around, it takes the wind out of your sails. But I have to say, it's really well done. The village section is well done. It's easy to manage. It's if it was its own game, I wouldn't spend $15 to play it, but I'd find it to be a fun little time waster, because it's not bad. So, but yeah, Ball Pit's really, really fun. I'm trying to like max out everything on that right now. I've got about two more characters to unlock, and there's a whole bunch of buildings that still need upgrades, and I have a feeling that we're gonna find some more surprises as we go. But yeah, it's like I said, it's very versatile just because of all the different ways you can play and different balls that you can combine and different characters that you can combine. So Ball X Pit's been very, very fun. And last but not least, I have to mention this because it is kind of a video game, or at least I was playing a video game version of it. I was watching, YouTube, and an ad came up, and it knows me very well, I guess, because it was a tabletop. It was an ad for a tabletop game called Fate of the Fellowship. It was a Lord of the Rings tabletop game. And just from the quick, like, brief thing I saw, I was like, that looks cool. And I went and I searched like YouTube, like how to play. And I just watched a tutorial on it. And for some reason, I was like really into it.
It's a video game.
It's a tabletop board
it really
game.
Is okay.
And like I watched how to play, and then I watched it, like an entire playthrough, and then I watched a second playthrough because I was like starting to get obsessed with it. And then I found out that there's a video game, there's like a website. Okay. So like, yeah, so like I went to the website and I started playing this game like on the iPad, and it's like horrible. It's like on a URL, and it's like really hard to navigate, and like. But I was like obsessed with playing this game, so much so that I like ordered the actual tabletop game.
I'm sorry, I was getting a family text. What game is this? Yeah,
Fate of the Fellowship. It's a Lord of the Rings board game.
Okay, yeah.
I am so excited for you. Like that makes me like I wish that was me, that I discovered this and could watch play. Like I don't know, there's something about that really does it for me. Like,
and I couldn't watch someone play D&D. I'd play with you guys and have fun, but like I couldn't look up a YouTube video and just watch that. Maybe if I liked the crew that was playing, but
yeah, I know he would be so into it. Yeah, I think about it all the time.
So maybe I would like it, but this I was, like I said, I became obsessed with it, and I ordered from like Wisconsin the only like version I could find from this board game hole in the wall. Whenever you want. I know I've been playing for like 2 days straight. It came in the mail.
You can play by yourself, is it?
That's what's great about it, is you can do solo games up to 5 people, and it's a pandemic style game. So that means that like the enemy rolls itself with like the cards that come up. So it's just so dynamic and fun and great. And I
can't even believe what I'm hearing right now. This is amazing.
Well, I think, and what I think happened, because it just came out in June, I want to say, RMC, that you sent me like a little trailer of it, like back when it came out, and I was probably, I think my response was like, yeah, I'm getting the Switch too. I'm not going to need this or whatever. And I don't know. I just like that ad led to YouTube videos, which led to the URL of me playing it.
People.
And then, well, I'm also predisposed to Lord of the Rings crap, by the way, but it's the game is awesome as far as like for a Lord of the Rings fan, but also as a strategy game fan. It's really so well done, and like it's professional. Like the cards are great, like all the
new Patreon feature.
There's like Nazgul, winged Nazgul on pedestals that move around. It's amazing. It's really, really fun. And like I said, the best part is I can play it solo and not. It's supposed to be played like however like that. So I've been, and you'd be proud of me, RMC. I haven't been cheating, which is like
no one's there to know.
It's amazing. So I've been playing this game called Fate of the Fellowship, the board game. Now I've graduated to, but I did start it as a video game, and I just wanted to give it a shout out because it's so fun. I've got my money's out of the board game already, and I've been really, really enjoying it. So that was cool, and I'd love to play it with friends.
That's what board games are all about.
Yeah.
I mean, like my side of the family is huge into this kind of stuff, where you could easily get a group of whole bunch of people play 1 to 5 players, 60 to 150 minutes to play.
Yeah, and
That's nice.
That's another thing too. It's not like we need all night or we need like a weekend to play it. Like I can play a solo game in an hour or 2 hours tops, I think was the most. And it really comes down to like how much you strategize in between. Yeah. Because if you just play through, you can finish a game in 90 minutes. So it's not like an all-night thing, and it's fun, and there's strategy, and there's a bunch of different objectives and different characters with different attributes. So when you randomly pick objectives and you randomly pick characters, it's a new game each time you play it in a lot of ways. So man, I've been loving it. And the professional quality of this board, oh my God, it's really something. And it's official Lord of the Rings merch too. So
you had the other Lord of the Rings game that was made by Weta, right?
The video,
the video game.
Yeah,
and
that
you
was-
were like, you were enjoying it, but you were also like, I kind of wish there was a little bit more. And now you have this, and it is more.
This is a
Do
whole
the
new
hobbits
thing.
drinking this?
They don't. Yeah,
blew
that's
it. I'm sorry to call it to your attention.
Boring.
no, it's okay.
That's the board in board game.
Mm.
Yeah, there's other things. Like I can't explain it, but there's so much like Lord of the Rings stuff, and as you play the objectives, it almost naturally plays out like the story does in a way. I can't really explain it. It's just very, very well done. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sure with friends it's going to be even better too.
Especially if we
so-
get together, we'll dress up. Right?
I'll be naked.
Can we? All right.
I mean, we could do that. We could
So
definitely do
you're
that.
like Gollum, maybe?
Yeah, just like
or
a
like a
little
little-
loincloth. That's
little-
all you
Yeah,
need.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all you
yeah,
need.
yeah.
My
Now we're
precious,
talking.
my
Yeah,
precious.
can we all be Gollum?
Can we all be going?
My precious.
So, anyways, thanks for listening. I've been having a lot of fun indulging myself past couple weeks. So thank you for listening.
Gooning on Lord of the Rings.
I've been gooning on all these things. I mean, I'm three roguelites deep in like a month, and roguelite and a I don't know.
Fun heavy.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something that rhymed Lord of the Rings style. But anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. And RMC,
Thanks for listening.
what have you played?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for asking. I really didn't play that much this week because I was busy most times and I was watching a show instead of playing stuff. And then I played Fortnite and had fun with Fortnite. And we're getting near the Simpsons season, so that's very exciting. But yeah, same old Fortnite, but I mean it in a good way. And then the only other thing I played was yesterday. I played.
I know about this.
Oh, you saw me playing it?
No, I interrupted.
Oh,
you.
that's right. That's right. Once Upon a Katamari. I started playing the new Katamari game, and it is phenomenal. It has everything you would want in a Katamari game. It's weird.
It's got garbage.
You collect a lot of garbage. It's very funny. It has a fantastic soundtrack.
Does the
and
king screw something up and send the prince to fix it?
He does. He does. The king accidentally this time blows up the entire planet, and you have to go back in time
So
through
this is a
different.
true story.
Yes,
We're
you have to go back in
experiencing
time
real
through different time periods to rebuild Earth as we know it. So you go to like the Edo period, and I'm right now in like the American Cowboy West period. And you can get, you would love
Could you
this.
imagine?
You can get all kinds of customizations for the prince now. So literally every body part, every color, all kinds of different little clothing options. There's so much stuff to pick from to make the prince look exactly how you want him to. So all I have on mine is he's the exact same prince, except he's got like a very little tiny cowboy hat on. It just covers like the little point on his head, and that's it. It's very funny.
Nice.
But yeah, I love the game. It's great. You just roll around and pick up stuff. There's objectives and missions that are like get as much gold as you can, or pick up cats only, or pick up this many bottles, or there's still the regular just make your Katamari ball as big as this thing in this time limit. But then there's the extra stuff for fun and getting extra bonus points and unlocking things. It's great. It's absolutely great. To tell you the truth, it brought a tear to my eye a couple times just because I was like, holy crap, I'm way more nostalgic for Katamari than I thought I was. It was just, I was like, I can't believe I'm playing a new Katamari game. This is such a crazy feeling because I used to listen to the soundtrack of the original all the time, and I would listen to it on my way to college every day. I was driving to college, and it's burned in my mind as a memory. And I remember being in his house playing the original when it came out. I brought it over here and was playing it. And it's just a lot of fun. And then I went to go load up my save to play a little bit more, and I got to hear something I didn't hear before. I brought back the original song from the original Katamari, where it's just the one guy singing by himself, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
just like, but like the very like quiet echo. Yeah, him doing all the sound. That's the song that plays when you're picking your save file. And I was like, oh, that's so good. So I have nothing but good things to say about it. If you like the old Katamaris, you will certainly like this one. I think the most important thing to a Katamari game is the music and the humor. And this has both of those in spades. The soundtrack, everything so far is killer. The humor, I was laughing out loud while I was playing. I'm in the American West, and I'm in this like section of town where there's like all these corrals where people are riding horses, and there's like big fat horses that have little stubby legs that run around very quickly. But I found one little corner of one corral where it's a cowboy riding an ostrich, and he's riding it, and like it's like a corral that's like as big as this table, and he's just riding it around in a circle. I was like, this is so stupid, but it just made me laugh.
Now,
It's a blast.
I watched some gameplay and stuff. Is it different at all from any Katamari games? Really? Like, I mean, it's they all. I feel like I wouldn't be able to tell any of them apart from screenshots. They just
It
all
very
seem
much
the same.
looks like the original, like the same art style and everything. You'd be able to tell apart from it has power ups, so now you can get different things to collect items easier. Like there's a magnet power up, or there's a stopwatch power up that stops time for a bit, and there's a rocket power up that like boosts you forward. So there's that way you would be able to know, and that way it's different. And these specific objectives are different, and stages will have like unique elements in them. Like in the gold stage, I'm going around collecting all the gold I can, but there's like a side objective that they don't tell you about, where you can collect dynamite. And if you collect enough dynamite, you'll see a guy somewhere in the stage that's got like a dynamite thing above his head. And if you roll into him, he'll take the dynamite and blow open a hole in a cave. And then you can go into a cave and it's filled with gold. So like there's cool little things like that, which I actually really like. They make it even more fun because you don't know what those things are and the game doesn't tell you. You'll just happen upon them while you're playing. So, but just looking at it, looks pretty much exactly like, the original Katamari, just higher resolution. They kept the same art style and everything, but it's a ton of fun. Really, really happy with it. Very fun to be playing a brand new Katamari. Took them long enough, but
how many are
we
there?
got there. How many Katamari games? And I don't know. There were a lot earlier on in the PS2, PS3 era, and then
I only remember the one.
they only just recently started doing like remakes of them. And usually when remakes come around, it's like they're testing the waters for a new one. So the remakes must have went
You
over
think
well.
we're gonna get a Galaxy 3? You think that's what this is leading
In
up
my
to?
hopes and dreams, we are. I wish it would be nice to go with the movie, wouldn't it?
Well,
Wouldn't that be nice?
it doesn't make sense. When is the movie? 2027?
2026.
6? Oh, that's a little soon.
March, but a
Oh,
game
wow.
could come out later. That could be the holiday game that year
Oh.
to align with like the home release of the movie.
Money.
All right, questions. Send your questions to GoNintPod@gmail.com.
Where?
GoNintPod@gmail.com.
Maybe I will.
They could be about Nintendo video games in general or whatever the hell you want. NicoDarunia says, what is your favorite website? You cannot say Go Nintendo. That is his rule, not mine. What's your favorite website?
Chani Nichols, the astrologer. Her website's my favorite website.
Never heard of it. I don't know if they have a favorite website. A websites I go to all the time. Go to
Yeah, I don't think I have
Reddit,
a
but I
favorite.
specifically only go to certain subreddits. I go to Squared Circle. That's really the only specific subreddit. I'll go to the homepage just to see what's up, but I go to, like, I'm thinking of the ones I go to every day. I go to wrestlingheadlines.com every single day. Man, what other website? Well, I go to a ton of websites every day, but they're all Nintendo related. They're not my favorite, though.
I've got a ton of tabs open, but none of them are the same.
Really? Squared Circle? And I go to Crunchyroll. I'm on Crunchyroll all the time. That's one of my favorite websites. I'm there every day, too. I don't really go to too many websites.
Mine's so lame because it's only what it is because of the content, like the creators on there.
Lemonparty.org.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. My second favorite website is YouTube. I'm there every day, all day.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I go to
you
YouTube.
find
I wouldn't
anything
even
you want. I
call
mean,
that
it's
a
the greatest.
website just
You
because I'm on it
can't.
on the
You
app.
can't.
Yeah, it's like, you could go to the TikTok website, too. But it's the same thing. That's what I was trying to think. Yeah. Some of our friends don't have the TikTok app, so I have to send them a special link to a website to see the TikTok. So. But But yeah, I don't surf the internet like I used to, at least for entertainment purposes.
You're the man now, dog.
Yeah, like back in the day, that was the great time of the internet, the Wild West, with YTMND and Albino Black Sheep and Newgrounds, and Newgrounds is still around.
I mean, can I say Google? Because that's
sure, you dork.
like the search. Well, that's where I go to do my searches.
So your favorite site,
or
is
I just do a
Google.
search in the search bar at the top of the page.
Or if
but
you're lube, you go to Google to search Google to then do your search.
right. Yeah, I don't really.
Any other websites were good there? Yeah, we're realizing now that people don't really go to websites anymore. They have a handful that they go to for whatever, and that's it. I used to go to Noah all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could say lately I've been going to it's an app, but it's called Staff Me Up. It's for people in TV or whatever, for jobs, LinkedIn, those sorts of things. Looking for a job, if anybody
Staff you up,
anybody's hiring,
spelled PH.
Yeah,
Staff Me Up. What?
Staph
Like
infection.
a staph infection.
Yeah.
We also have a Patreon question.
Yeah.
MomBrain. Did you know you could join the GoNintendo
For
Patreon?
$1.
When you're
TayterTot
looking
did.
for an illness to get out of class, you go to Staff Me Up and they send you something in the mail.
TayterTot says, "Hey Pod Crew, I have a couple questions here. One for me and one from Spud. Spud's question: what is your favorite game? I know it's a bit broad of a question. Well, my favorite game is 1000 Times Resist. And that new trailer came out for the Xbox PlayStation release, and I put my quote in there. So thank you to them. My favorite game, yeah, I can easily say that is my favorite game.
Easily.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Not even Deltarune or
Those are up there. But
what's the other one?
Cream Dreams. Fragile
Undertale?
Cream Dreams.
Undertale.
yeah, Undertale. I mean, Deltarune and Undertale, I count all as one thing. They're all connected. They're up there. Like that's top tier easily. Yeah, but
No
just-
Nintendo games in the top tier, huh?
Oh, in my top tier overall, yeah, I'd put Galaxy. I'd put Tears of the Kingdom. I'd put.
Does that make Galaxy your favorite Nintendo published game? Or
besides
Nintendo?
Zelda?
Well, you said Mario first, so
Oh, my favorite Nintendo published game of all, or Nintendo developed game of all time, probably Galaxy. Yeah, that's just pure fun for fun. One or two, I count them the same. It doesn't matter. Same thing.
I generally just go with whatchamacallit, Beyond Good and Evil, and I don't even know why at this point. I just do it. Because then I think about things like Trauma Center and like the input mode, all touchscreen stuff.
Mhm.
It was just a really great experience for me.
Oh, I remember
Which-
seeing you play
Which
it.
then talking about input mode, then I go to like Rub Rabbits or Field of Magic.
I remember seeing the
Those
sweat
games
dripping
aren't-
off your forehead, performing those surgeries with the star signal or star
Yeah.
symbol.
It was tough. It was intense.
I
Especially
can't draw the
for-
star fast enough.
especially for someone with my
I'm
dexterity.
gonna lose this patient again. Do
Yeah.
Wow.
Or Resident Evil 4.
crazy. There's so many great games I really don't know.
or what's your favorite?
Is that a list of favorites?
No, I was just looking at what I played this year,
Yeah.
just because, and I played some bangers this year already.
Your favorite's got to be Resident Evil or Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I was gonna say Final Fantasy VII. I think just at this point because of the nostalgia factor, the history of it, like what it means to me personally, how many times I played it, what the music means, like what all that stuff means. So, and it was a first for me for like as far as RPGs and Final Fantasy and that kind of thing, and opened a lot of other doors. And there's just you were talking. I want to say it was last podcast I was listening, and the question was about like disc art on the PlayStation games, and
Mhm.
like it just got me thinking of like borrowing it a disc at a time from our friend in school, and like he had the older version with the white disc because after that
Yeah.
it had like a mirror disc, and just like that, just seeing it's not artwork but the black underside of the PlayStation discs, like all that stuff. And you said that you put every single one in your CD player. I did the same exact thing. And what's funny is there's discs on games now. I would never find it. Well, first of all, I'd have to find a CD player, but like to put one in, I would never do that. But back then, it was like
The novel.
The disc is the game's on a CD. I'm
Yeah.
putting this in, and I'm listening to whatever and it's like, you're
Yeah.
like, track one's
You hear the
killing me.
data stream, yeah.
This is a PlayStation Black disc. But anyways, yeah, I'd say Final Fantasy VII. Thanks for asking.
Sigma.
Yeah, I'm looking through lists too, like The Last of Us, probably, but like as the two. I don't even know if I want to separate
As
them.
the two. Oh, as the
Yes,
you
I
know,
think that counts. You're allowed to do that.
But then there was something else that I stopped looking at the list, so I already forgot what it was. But
They have a part 2 question, and Nicky Hill, it is your time to shine.
oh no,
TayterTot's question is, what are your thoughts on cryptids? Are there certain ones you believe in? Do you know anyone that has claimed to have seen one?
Squonk.
what's a squonk?
What?
It's not a squatch.
No, the squonk lives, I believe, in Pennsylvania. And it cries all the time.
Oh,
And it
might just be when I'm visiting my family
Because he lives in Pennsylvania.
That's the real answer. MomBrain's looking up a squonk. That's why we're
Sorry.
waiting.
I mean, I think there's got to be. Oh dear.
Whoa,
Put that
That's
in.
like that's like a what are those called?
A tardigrade.
Yes, but like a real life, like a full size
Yeah.
version, like a small dog.
This is Nicky Hill. Go cryptids. This
I
is
don't
your
know.
thing. Oh
I've-
my god, you
It's
love
not-
cryptids.
All you have to
I
say
enjoyed
is
the
I like
podcast.
cryptids.
know
I don't
cryptids that
believe in them
much.
in real life.
No,
or
I think
do
I
you?
do. I think there's some of them they have
Well,
to
let's
be.
start talking about
Say
it, baby.
yeah.
But I
Now we're
can't think of
interested.
anything specific. You know, like anything.
You listen
What
to
are
that
your
Restart
here,
Me
let's
podcast.
answer the
I'm
question.
trying
What
to.
are your thoughts on cryptids?
They're cool.
Are there certain ones you believe in?
I really want to believe in like the Bigfoot, all versions of it. You know, because why would there only be one version, like on one continent? You know, so and every you know the oh god, words are hard for me.
Bigfoot Pizza, Reggie.
Like no, like there's people who've had experiences seemingly in all these different places, you know, in
Sexual?
Australia. No, just
Maybe.
sightings and stuff like that, you know.
Maybe.
And to hear like, I mean, I listened to that one podcast, which I think is now they've canceled. They're ending it, but I listened to it for like the humor, like people listen to this podcast, but they had like they would get videos or recordings of like police phone calls and stuff.
What podcast?
The Cryptid Factor with Reese Darby and Dan Schreiber and Buttons, and they'd have like audio recordings of police calls or whatever, and things are in people's backyards and they can't explain it, and like there's stuff going on. I don't think all that's fake. You know, you're gonna call the police, you're gonna get in trouble if it's not true.
I love
He's
how
right.
that's.
So
right, yeah. It's like a little kid reasoning.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to see one for myself unless it's like a cute one, like Mothman.
Or the squonk.
A cute
Or a
one
squonk.
like Mothman. You went to
Mothman? Yeah, there's a statue of Mothman. He's got like what is it? What's the saying? He's got cake. Is that the
He's
saying?
caked up. He's
Caked up.
It's just a statue of Richard Gere, I think.
Caked up means big butt.
You
I would
got
think
it.
caked up means I've got like a giant cake of poop that's not passing.
I got
Constipated.
something, you know, it's Mothman related. I gotta find it. You keep going.
Butterfly girl?
Man. Oh.
Yeah. No, that's it. I do want to believe.
I try not to.
I have a hard time believing things that I have not seen for myself.
Oh,
Let's
I
go
know.
back to the
I
drone
know.
situation.
I try not to like AI created things because they frustrate me, the whole thing. But when something is funny, I will admit that it's funny.
Well, Mr. Moth, let's see what you want.
He's won a giant light bulb. Oh,
He loves it.
It was a giant moth on The Price is Right, and he wins a big light bulb, and he loves it. You know, and
I'm
you
glad
know,
it worked out for him. It's not like that woman in the wheelchair who won a treadmill.
a universe where Bob Barker's still giving away gifts. I'm okay with that.
That's what AI should be used for,
Yes.
to bring
you see
Bob
the-
back, bark from the dead.
Did
Bark
you-
from the dead. What?
There was a Harambe musical one that I saw. Did MomBrain send that to you?
I
No,
never
kept
got to
getting
bring it
so
up.
many
I sent
of
him a
them.
voice note. I was like, please bring up Harambe the musical. With
Oh,
him
I'm so
tonight.
There were
sorry.
so many of them, and I loved them. There was one in particular where it started like,
Well, he grabs the kid and swings
yes,
it, and I was like,
yes.
I mean, it's all
The one that
AI,
starts from
so
like
it's-
the opening night of Harambe
Yeah.
the musical to Harambe winning the Tony. I was like, this is.
Oh, I
art.
think I ended
love
it.
this.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
It was like a whole bunch of 6-second clips just
segments
going
of it.
through the
6,
whole
7?
thing, and
6,
it
7.
was really funny. And she was like, "I love that you think this is so." Funny.
Well, the thing that got me was because we all love like the quick cuts to ragdolls, and he grabs
Yes.
the kid, and it's like a sweet thing. And he's like, "Why did
Yeah.
you come in here?" And the kid's like, I don't remember what he says, but he's like, "Oh, I thought it looked fun down here," and he
Mhm.
like grabs the kid and just like whips
Yeah,
it around his
yeah.
head. And I was just
It's
like,
very
"Oh
funny.
man, Rami would love this, but
I
it's
did.
AI, so
I
I'm
did.
not going to see it."
But
Listen,
have you guys gotten Harambe on ice?
I know
Oh.
we're all against AI and that stuff, but if something is funny, every once in a while, you send it my way. I'm not going to get mad at anybody.
My
for
thing
doing
is
it.
I also don't want to send it or save it or like it because
That's
I
why I don't
want
do it.
in my
Yes,
You
algorithm.
don't
that's
want to
why I
feed the
don't do it.
beast.
The Price is Right one is the only one I've really broken my streak on, and
I feel
now
like
I'm
you've
getting
sent me
more
a
of them.
couple.
Also,
Feels like
and
a
I
cat-
was-
yeah,
well, ones
cat.
that are related to what you would
Some
like.
of-
Yeah, I
so
don't
here's
follow
my-
my
here's
rules for you.
my main thing, if it's AI, mark it as AI.
Yeah.
Watermark, SOAR, or whatever in the thing, tag it as AI, because some of them are getting too close,
I saw,
and we're getting to a very dangerous.
I
point.
saw a great one today of it was bringing Abraham Lincoln to 7-Eleven for him to have his first monster. And it was really great because
What's with monsters
it
these
was
days? There's
not
a
it was not
huge-
AI. They got a real
Oh.
Abe Lincoln impersonator, but it was shot like it was AI. It was so, I was like, yes, somebody out there take the time to film all this stupid AI stuff that people are coming up with, because it was expertly done. And
That
somebody
I-
in the comments was like, "Where's the AI watermark?" And somebody else responded by saying, like, Abe Lincoln is real. It was very good. All right. Anyway, cryptids, there you go. Bigfoot is real, and whatever this thing is
The
real.
squonk.
And
Squonk.
Mothman is real, and they're all caked up. All right, let's do music, MomBrain. Send your music to GoNintPod@gmail.com.
Where?
GoNintPod@gmail.com.
Maybe I will.
Put music in the title. Help out your local mom brain.
I got music. You want to hear it?
I do want to hear it.
Oh. that what I sound like?
Songs wins. I'm ready.
Music.
Wrong answer.
Come on, then put the ding button.
Okie-dokie. Okay, just starting out quiet because you never know. Okay, my friends, this first song this week comes from Streaks.
Okay, it's actually NES, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
the?
love it.
Do you know? Can you turn it up more? Do you know the company?
Konami.
Oh, I was gonna guess Konami. I was gonna say it's Konami, but I don't know what.
Ooh.
It's a Konami game. I could have. I knew instantly it was Konami, but I don't know what this is.
Squonk?
Yeah.
It cries.
Is it
Who cries
something
milk?
military
I don't know, it
related?
looks like-
I don't think so.
Is that I don't think so to me.
Military related? No, but
Okay,
like,
so then it's
Legendary
gotta be
Wings.
sports, because I don't know sports.
yeah, it is.
I don't know. Then I don't know.
Soccer,
Football.
basketball,
No,
baseball,
No.
MLB,
Uh-uh.
Golf.
tennis.
Olympics.
Kind of. It's in the Olympics.
Oh, all right. Track and field.
Yes, track and field
2.
2. It's really
Hey,
good.
All right, we got there. Yeah, Konami's
That's
music
good
killed it.
song.
Everything. They put their full ass into everything
love how-
back then.
Like the song was awesome, and he's like, you know what? Let's add a,
Yeah, right.
and it like helped the song. It was like a real hype.
We got this channel we could use here. What can we put in there?
Well, speaking of ass, this one comes from Human Fart.
Ooh, second.
I got no clue on this. Don't know system. Don't know
Medios.
nothing.
It is not Medios.
Is it a puzzle game?
Is it good quality N64?
Yep. What a song.
For some reason, this is starting to sound.
I'm sure he played it.
You're pretty sure I played it. It's N64. It's good quality. Is it Beetle Adventure
It
Racer?
is.
Wow.
I loved that game. Here's a very quick story about that game.
We got there.
I won't say who it is as to not get them in trouble, but I
Mhm.
had a friend back in the day who, for my birthday, got me Beetle Adventure Racing. You know, N64 game, expensive present for teens at the time. And I was like, this is so nice. Like, I'm going to cry. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, I was quitting where I worked anyway, so I just stole a copy on the way out for you. And I was like, that's really nice. You're willing to go to jail for me. And she's like, they're never going to find me.
And they
and
never
she
did?
has never gone to jail. So it's a sweet memory of
I
that
think you
game.
could
And it was
tell
a
it-
game I
you
would
could tell
never
us
buy
the
for
name, the
myself, but
statute
boy,
of
was it a good
limitations
game.
on that is probably
Yeah, I think we're safe. It was a
Did
really
you know
fun
that
game.
that girl really dislikes me?
Did you know that every time I bring up that girl, that's the one fact you bring up?
Yeah, she really doesn't like me.
Well, why do you think we
Oh,
don't
is that-
hang out anymore?
Is that the friend
Stop
from
it.
back then that used to work at that place?
Well, she doesn't hang out with me. It's probably because you're around
It's
all the
probably
time.
my fault. I have no reason.
I was like kind of like dingy with her back in the day because it was like the first girl that like actually talked to me and
She
I
had
wasn't
pretty big
forced to.
boobs.
I'm not really a boob guy, but she has
Thank
big
God.
boobs, sure. But I just like couldn't believe it was kind of like with you where I was like, oh my God, she wants to talk to me. This is so nice.
I wanted to do more than talk to you.
You want to do drugs with me?
Yes.
Next song, please.
This one comes from NicoDarunia.
I like it. Come on, give me that.
couple of bangers.
Wow. I got no idea what this is.
Vampire Survivor.
Ooh, Radical Defect got it.
What system?
Switch.
Is it first party?
It is.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
No.
I know now. That right there. It's something Pokemon related.
You got it.
Sword and Shield.
Nope.
Scarlet Violet.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
AZ, ZA.
Arceus.
Yes. Arceus.
Hey, there we go.
Pokemon Legends. Arceus.
Arceus? I thought I was going Arceus.
Arceus.
I think that's how most people said it, and they not that long ago revealed that it's Arceus.
This one comes from Knock on Wood.
Sonic?
No.
Killer Instinct.
No.
This is so familiar.
Is it WWE or WWF?
Is it a Sega game? Oh, this is Metroid. What Metroid is this? Federation Force? Is it Hunters? Pinball? That had to be something weird. That's funny. I would have never guessed that just Sonic guitar right in the beginning, but then it started playing the Metroid theme. Give me that Metroid butt rock.
This one comes from Tentavision.
This is familiar too.
Metroid Prime.
That whatever that instrument is very familiar. Do I know this?
Home Alone.
I don't know this.
Friday the 13th.
I don't think so.
Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I don't know.
Give up.
I give up.
Nicky?
I'm out.
It was Second Sight on the GameCube.
I don't think I ever played that game, but I
Not
wanted
good
to. I remember the cover art. Is it like black and blue?
It was what I saw was black. With
Oh,
like
a red guy?
kind of guy.
Yeah. Yep.
This one comes from Fat Mish.
This is Super Nintendo.
This is
I
goofy.
bet my life on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what this is. This is Stunt Race FX.
It is.
We got there real fast. That
Love that game. Love
Oh,
that
we're
game.
racing.
Underrated game. Runs
Here's-
at like 4 frames per second, but it's a great game.
Here's a little something spooky from Mikey3319.
Play it on your Switch, people. Turn it up a bit. I can't place the system. Is it GBA or DS?
GBA.
No, is it licensed?
Yep.
Who the
Beetlejuice.
hell knows?
Nope.
Poltergeist.
Nope.
Well, we've been going on a Simpsons kick, but I can't think of a GBA.
Nope.
Oh, well, never mind. It is
She said
goofy.
it's spooky.
It's spooky.
Spooky.
Casper.
Eek.
Adam's Family.
No.
Spooky. Ah, Real Monsters.
Nope. All great guesses.
It's got like a bit of, did somebody say this already? It's got a bit of Pee Wee Herman in it.
It's not.
I don't think there was ever a Pee Wee game. Spooky. What? Why are you back in here?
Was there a zombie ate my mom?
Zombie ate my mommy.
Well, this wasn't it.
Neighbors game on GBA. GBA?
Yeah.
I ask as if it's going to change. Trigger something in my head.
It's got that kind of feel. That's not bad.
No.
Dracula. Dead and Loving.
What is scary things when we were in the GBA era? For kids.
Oh, nuts now. Yeah.
Goosebumps.
See, that's a guess. That
Oh, are
fits
you afraid of the
everything.
dark?
No game. We don't know. Who knows? I'm out.
I'm out.
Out.
It was Tiny Toon Adventures Scary Dreams.
Oh, I would have never even known that was a game.
T-Toon.
I know Tiny Toons games, but not that one. Scary Dreams?
That's
What the fart is this
just
game?
play with
I
the
gotta look it
people.
up.
Basically, the voice actor goes to the dentist, gets put under, has scary dreams, and
Oh,
when he wakes up, he can't speak the words anymore because of his
Oh, is that what
new
it was?
teeth.
mm-hmm.
There's no words there.
Is it the voice actor?
This one comes from
Is it he
Spaniel
wakes up
53.
and they just pay him because he recorded a bunch of stuff he didn't know.
Dog Island. I hear steel drums. I think Mario or Island. Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Take
got
that.
Ginger Island. Isn't that nice?
I
It is
guess.
nice.
This one's from Wired.
Is that appropriate to say?
No, it's more of a peninsula.
Okay, this feels like
I feel like I know this song.
2000s era, so it could be GameCube or Wii.
It is GameCube.
Okay,
I
I'm
know this
liking
song.
it.
I feel like I know it from like a movie or something. I like it.
Billy Hatcher.
I'm out.
So wait, I'm sorry, it's not licensed. First party.
No.
What the heck is this? I feel like it's a slim window on the GameCube for this kind of thing. I just got no clue what it is. Tack.
No.
The Power of Juju. Vex. Not Vex. Platformers on GameCube. It feels like a platformer. Is it a platformer?
I don't know.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I've been out.
It was
I like that.
Amazing Island.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, but I.
Not as good as Ginger Island, but pretty good.
Amazing Island.
All right.
Oh my god, I remember this cover. I never played this, but yeah, I remember
But
the
you
cover.
must have listened to the music a ton.
I've never ever
Okay,
heard
well,
that
I'll
soundtrack.
figure it out somehow. Where I heard it before. This one is our last one from Geku
That is
Kitsune.
what my chart tells me. Oh, god. What is it, GBA?
It is.
DS? GBA? I don't know. It's so bad.
Sorry. GBA.
I don't like this at all. Is it first party?
Yep.
Sounds like a bonus level.
Kirby.
Mm-mm.
Let's just get Pokemon out of the way.
Nope.
Mario and Donkey Kong.
Oh my god. What is this first party monstrosity? Game & Watch collection.
Nope.
That sounded like a right, like a little.
Gotta be
It's a bonus.
Some Mario spin-off or something.
It is a Mario.
Mario on GBA. Pinball.
Mario. Nope.
Party.
Nope.
Sports.
Nope.
Mario
What's-
Golf. It's no sport.
No sport.
Mario and Luigi.
Is there
Nope.
All-Stars or something?
Or is that the time is running out, so the time this music speeds up? Oh.
What Mario game is this on GBA?
Is there some compilation Mario game?
I said Game & Watch because that's what I thought it would be. Mario mini game craziness. Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Mario Dance Night.
Mm-mm.
I'm really trying
Super
to stretch
Mario
my
2
knowledge
Advance.
Super Mario is correct.
Oh, is it Super Mario Advance? Super Mario 2 Advance, Super Mario 3
Yep.
Advance.
Yep. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What part is that in that game?
We got there.
I don't know.
It's like a menu or something. Choose your player.
Lucky.
Boy, I remember playing those and being really mad. Like I didn't like what they added to those games.
The first remake that soured him on all remakes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 out of 10. 6 out of
9.
9. Not terrible.
Not terrible.
I'll take it. And then I'll take us to the end of the show because that's all we got.
Okay.
How about we do something a little different this week?
Okay.
Give me the floor if you would. Dude's Views. It's never news. Rumor of the week with Dew Michaels.
Starring.
I love how you think it's starring, but you also think that the show ends before it. So I don't get how it gets like that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you might know, if you're not the host of this show, you might know that I do this at the end every single time. Spiders and flies, mine, go out all over the
but they're all
world.
fake. Every time, it's always fake.
The spiders and flies are real.
But they're always bringing you fake news.
Like,
It's not fake news. They're rumors. It's rumor of the
Okay.
week.
God.
So
And what else are you expecting?
Just once,
from
I
that?
want them to be real.
It's not possible. It could never happen.
that's not
It
possible.
couldn't.
So I send spiders and flies all over. They bring back rumors. There's no other thing other than rumors they could ever bring back. Never. It's never happened and it never
They're
will.
never
Still
true.
Defies
stop.
nature.
They're never true.
Stop asking. So this one's true.
oh my
Oh,
God.
there we go.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
what an
You
occasion.
know I wouldn't do you like that.
Wow.
So this
Oh
is
my
true.
my
Spiders and
God.
flies
Oh
off
my
the
God,
press.
What a
ladies and gentlemen,
Remember this day.
we talked earlier about Pokemon ZA and how it's been such a huge success, right? Well, guess what? It's so successful that Pokemon Company is doing something they've never done before. They're going to make sequels. Oh, wait, they have done that. But here's what they're doing. They've announced 13 other sequels, folks. So next year, we're looking at Pokemon YB. And then after that, it'll be Pokemon XD. XC.
Thank
and-
God, because XD already exists. Not as a
XC,
joke.
yeah. So
Gale of Darkness.
and then I wrote down one more in case people ask. WD would be, and then you get where it's going from there because it's very funny. So, so look out for those
being funny has to do with true information.
over
Okay,
the
okay.
ensuing 13 years. So we got our schedule. Our Pokemon
Wow,
fans
they've
out
done
there
their
like
math,
me.
huh?
We've got it all, baby. We've got it all. And if it does well, they might move on to different languages who have more
You got
letters.
Pokemon XD right there.
There you go. That was a trial run to see if people would like alphabet-based Pokemon games. And
So
guess
they-
what? They did.
They tested it on the GameCube and are now finally continuing.
But we
it.
also know that they love giving out titles that are the same, almost slightly the same, just a little
Like what?
different. So, well, like New Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers and New Super Mario Brothers 2 and New Super Mario Wii.
New
Brothers.
Luigi
I
Brothers?
could argue that's Nintendo, not
Luigi.
Pokemon Company. But they are
Oh.
involved. They are involved. I would imagine Pokemon Company has final say on the
Nintendo's
name,
probably
but-
like, yo, we got this idea for titles, and they're.
I just saw a post the other day about somebody complaining about how Super Mario Brothers Wonder was called Super Mario Brothers Wonder. They were like, "Why wasn't it New Super Mario Brothers Wonder?"
because it's not the second one.
It's not part of the new series. But
Anyway,
thank you for that very true information. I appreciate it. I look forward to Pokemon
They're
all
working hard,
letters
man.
combined.
My pleasure.
I hope
My
you're-
pleasure.
What do you pay spiders and flies? 'Cause
Each other.
you pay the spiders with flies, but what do you pay the flies?
Well,
The weakest spiders.
yeah. You
That's
know,
how he weeds them out.
I don't want to reveal the pay scale method just for my employees. You know, it's not like they shouldn't know each other's salaries and stuff because that opens up a whole
It's fair.
What's
nother.
going on over there?
That opens up a can of worms,
Oh
and
my gosh.
you don't want the worm
They
bugs coming
both
in.
hate the worms.
You don't want the money worms coming in here and telling us how to run the business.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will
Sounds
see
like
you
they
next
should
week for
unionize.
$9.99. Did you $9.99? Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Is it
Goodbye.
$9.99? Yeah, it is. Right?
Next week.
Yeah, $9.99. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Nah.
That's a lot of numbers.
After show, very quickly, since we don't have a lot of time. Gooning. You had questions about Gooning? You want to know all about Gooning?
I don't know.
Show
I-
off their Gooner setups of like 14 different monitors with all the porn they have on them. And
So
everything.
like I don't understand what it is because I thought gooning
is-
was just
It's
masturbation.
also not just but it's like
But it's not
It's also
just
ju- it's, like,
masturbate. God, this guy
vicious.
doesn't get Gooning.
You're the one who wanted to talk about it after the show. I
It's
don't
a
really
joke.
want to
It's a
talk about it.
joke. Oh well, then we won't talk about it.
do not
It's like
do not
It's not
share
Just,
any gooning stories in the GoNintendo
it's not just
podcast.
about
Just
masturbation.
do not.
It's about how you do it. How do you spend your 15 hours? Are you watching a whole bunch of monitors? Are you
But
drawing pictures? Are you thinking in your head? Are you?
and they discuss this
Yeah.
with each other. Like when I don't want to sound like an old man, but like when we were growing up, like I would never admit to anybody that I was doing that. And now it's just like this. Not only am I doing it, but this is how I'm doing it, where I'm doing it, why I'm
Listen,
doing it,
the
and
internet
pictures
adds a
of doing
layer of removal that people are like, yeah, this is fine. You can get to know my Gooner version, and they goon together. Listen, this is what it is. It's people who are lonely find a connection online, and this is just one of the ways of doing it. I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm not saying I'm against the idea of.
But I'm against people
masturbation, but-
masturbating in the drive-through. You know,
well,
like, I
yes,
don't,
that. But again, I want to stress, like that is
That's
not.
everything.
that's not what the gooning culture is.
That's not like that's something someone did, and I'm sure there's other people out there that would like to do that. But like, yeah, that's not. I can't. This is like a story of me sticking up for the gooners. Like that's when you describe gooning. That's not. That would never be brought up. That's not part of it. Like there's subsets of everything, you know. That's not something you would list for.
Hey, yeah, I don't know.
So you're supposed to watch like anime with hot women and goon, and that's
no,
like
no.
then you're a
Again, like
gooner. Or...
gooning to anime is its own thing as well. Like that, it's just pornography in
so
general.
So it's
is-
just jerking off, basically.
yeah, You got it. But like, it has to be for like to an obsessive degree. Like it's a personality trait.
Okay.
Or according to Google AI, Gooner most commonly refers to a supporter or fan of the Arsenal Football Club. Although it says it can also refer to someone as a sexual practice known as gooning, which involves prolonged masturbation. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the info.
Now, how many people actually goon versus how many do it? How many talk about gooning as a joke? I would argue that there's probably more real people than you would expect, but there's way more people joking than real people.
You know, they used to say 2 or 3 shakes, anything more, and you're just playing with it.
I think they used to say anything more and you're gooning.
Well, now that this
Now, if you want them to understand what you're saying,
I
that's
saw
what you're
somebody
saying.
in the comments of a TikTok saying like, "Man, I miss when gooning just referred to like henchmen you hired," and I was like,
Right.
"Yeah, those were the days. Not anymore.
Yeah, that's a shame.
although
You could be a
I
goon
mean,
gooner, and then you'd just be all about henchmen."
Hired goons.
Hired-
That joke has a different meaning today.
It would make. Yes, you're right, Tony De La Mancha. The loneliness epidemic. Yeah, Goonies the movie can never be looked at the same.
So is that why I'm seeing like my stupid algorithm is like now I'm seeing like people freaking out in public, and then the comments like, you know, like, how lonely is this man? Oh, these men are lonely, and
Yeah.
it's like the guy is a piece of crap. Like, I don't care if he's lonely or not. He's just obvious.
Yeah.
Like, he's just yet another horrible person on this earth that
Freaking
we
out
get
in-
to see because we all have cameras now.
Freaking out in public doing what?
It's mostly just like screaming,
yeah.
you know, like screaming at
Yeah,
somebody, and
yeah,
you don't
so-
know, you have no context.
Maladapted.
Yeah.
People. Yeah, that the pandemic really rocked a lot of people and got them stuck at their computers and online became real life. And for plenty of people, there's a situation of like, you joke about something until it becomes real. So
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Whatever. We have a lot of problems as humans, that's for sure.
we do. Let's end this on a positive note. Nikki Hill, say something positive, please.
wuzzle wuzzle. I got
Baka baka.
you don't turn to me for positive right now.
Do
I guess I would say
this could become a new segment.
I
Words of wisdom from Do at the end of the show.
trying to have Do come up with something positive every week. I mean,
The only thing I on my way here, I was thinking to myself, even if you do something negative towards somebody as an accident or it's like not intended,
Mhm.
then do 2 things positive.
See, there you go. That's great. I like that. There you go. Do 2 things positive, and remember, do 2 things.
Try to
positive.
cancel out the negative. Do right.
Do right.
Do good. And have
As
a great week.
As Mr. Feeney said, do good.
It's Halloween this week. Halloween ain't till mañana. Everybody on the 30th. That's
Halloweenus. Are you getting dressed up, Nikki Hill?
I am getting no
Goons
I'm
and
not gonna
ghosts,
say it.
perhaps?
Oh, good Lord. Gabagoons.
Baba Goonoosh.
Gabagoon. Wow.
Baba Goon.
Have a great week, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Play some games. Rest, relax, hang out with friends and
Get that
family.
candy.
You deserve it. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
And we are done.